Cornhole organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching.
Well, good Friday morning to you from the center of the cornhole universe, locally known as Shreveport-Bossier, Louisiana. Finn the loudmouth for the ACO. We're just getting things underway here. SCR games still going on for the Pro Series Skins final bracket of 16, which happens later this afternoon. But we thought we might tune in early and give you something to have going on in the background for your day. And that would be our juniors bracket. Noah Dennis and Tristan Jernigan getting ready to set forth here. We'll have a little ambient sound for you. You can watch some matches here as they roll through center court. Working our way through juniors, women's, and seniors. And again, what a big day. Co-ed still to happen, the big blind draw as well. And a big party last night at the East Bank Center. Appreciate all of the fine hospitality from Bo Jacks and Frozen Pierogi and the other, Seventh Tap. Big time was had by a little bit of rain on top of us last night, but it didn't seem to bother anybody. I do believe our boy Sean Priest and his partner took down the blind draw tournament last night, and what a weekend we've got going on here. We're keeping you updated on the Season 20 Facebook players page as far as the SCR games and that final bracket of 16 for a little bit later on in the Skins competition. And again, if you've never seen Skins Cornhole, make sure you tune in a little bit later on this afternoon. Lots going on throughout the course of the day here in Shreveport-Bossier, Northwest Louisiana, here at the center of Ark-La-Tex, Arkansas. Louisiana and Texas all kind of come together right here. So we're going to turn things over to these boys, let them keep score, and let you keep an eyeball on what's happening. If you've got us on the YouTube channel, throw us up on the big screen or somewhere else where you can keep an eye on things all day long. My man, the Mississippi Ninjas, out playing, still alive and kicking in seniors. So we'll have more commentary for you a little bit later on. Again, Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Check it out. Watch throughout the course of the day. Juniors, women's, seniors, Skins, Pro Series Cornhole, all of it coming to you before we wrap things up tomorrow with doubles and singles. Going to be big time here from Shreveport-Bossier. So stick around on the ACO Digital Network. Oh, good. That'll be good to see.
Yeah, I wanted to have that this time just to see, early.
Yeah.
It's on delay. You don't see it yet. That middle shot, where it actually shows it walk.
Probably, yeah. Okay. Frank loves it. I think it's hilarious, so yeah.
All right. Bloody Mary.
Trey Howard, court 29. Court number 30, Kaz Barkley, court number 30. Court number 31, Chris Day, court 31. Court number 1, Lucas Jax Lamontan, court number 1. Court number 19, Johnny Thomas and Scott Beck, court 19.
That's not bad.
Court number 28, going to get Russell Tabor, court 28.
Johnny only threw an 11.
Huh?
He threw an 11.
Who did?
Johnny Thomas.
Well, because it was you.
Yeah, that's
This is on, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, just so you know. Scotty Ball's at the top of the leaderboard.
I figured he would be. He's tough now.
You're in there at number 7, baby.
Hey, there ain't nobody, I don't think I can get knocked out now.
Nope. Barker just got bounced.
Yeah, he's hurt, man. He got
He said he's all the way across the center of his body.
Some people have to get really, really hot to knock me out.
Right.
I don't think I can get knocked out. I'm good. And I am happy.
You should be.
Hey, and you know, I hope he calls my little ass out, because I'm going to beat the brakes on him.
Well, you got to play the winner of Irvine and Macon. He's up 11-0.
Making this,
Yeah.
imagine that.
Russell's throwing a 32 and going into the fourth frame. Craig threw a 141, dude.
Yeah, I saw that. Well,
Craig.
Chris Day 122 after 11 rounds. He can get in there too.
Boy, Noah didn't waste any time with Tristan, 21-2.
Noah's a good player, man.
Yeah.
He's a really good player. Comes with good stock, that one does.
Yeah. Is he his nephew?
Yeah, he's
Damon's
yeah,
nephew.
Damon. Bags, Noah.
Roll number 31, let me get Matthew Ledbetter, Pro Series 431.
Hey, the worst I can do now is 12.
There you go. Chris Day throws a 146.
Do not count that guy out from winning this whole damn thing. That guy is bad to the bone. I mean, he is really, really good. He's been showing up everywhere I go to. I can't get no reason to win.
Let's see what's going on in the women's. Lisa Hill up over Kelsey, 12-8 for the queen seat.
Kelsey, what's the who's up? Lisa Hill's up over Kelsey.
Yeah.
Because Lisa Hill is bad to the bone.
12 to
but
8.
She got so much better.
Yeah.
Roll number 30, Rob Cooksey, 430. Roll number 29, Sean Priest. That'll be our last one. Sean Priest from 29.
Ricky Singleton likes your triple screen.
Yeah. So he said.
Yeah.
Keep it on then. Turn it off a little bit.
They have no concept of how far apart they are. You know what I mean? For one of them. You know, when you just see it
Yeah.
going, you don't really see them walking. God, dude, that's pretty far.
I like this too.
Yeah, it helps a little bit. And it's got the divisions and stuff up above now. See at the top?
Yeah. But I mean, I like the.
Yeah, the stats. Plus, it keeps this up here a little bit better.
Yeah. I can see it.
See that round there in the middle.
You really get a good look at their technique also. So should we call this semifinal? Are you still up? Are you still?
No, I'm waiting on it. It's 13-3. Daryl making now.
What do you want to call the?
We can do it.
Get started with this, not with the semifinal here to get to the.
We can do it, and then they can hold my game for a second. They ain't gonna cost nothing. We're way ahead. This mine here, good too.
Yeah, I got you taped off.
We can join this live.
We'll wait till this.
What's the score?
We'll wait. 15 to 12.
Check. You got me. Check.
Not yet because it's live. See that look? With that, where you can see him throw.
Oh yeah, that's
So
nice.
now you got this. You got the round, your PPR, all that.
That's nice now. I knew we'd get there eventually with all that stuff.
Well, there's a new interface from.
His goal is to hopefully get it timed, so the time we go through this finals game, we'll be ready for the women's final.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I didn't put that.
If not,
I
we
tried
just have
to
to-
harp on the same thing. See if I can find it.
A picture.
Yeah, I got a picture. Those interviews last week, they weren't too bad at the bench bit, were they?
No, they were good.
Yeah.
We ran them all together.
So anyway, the CBC had a watch party for the ACO last week. You know that? Here's what I'm saying now. You guys get me off. That's small. So, Wally Kessler for a guy, you know that, right? Yeah, he put a big speech out yesterday. I'm retiring from the ACL. Promise you they're going to go after that spot. Wally Kessler sets up, he's a K9 unit. He sets up and broadcasts for the ACL. I promise you they'll be there next year.
Good.
They had a watch party for the ACL, their commentary on whatever their fees were. That's just good.
They've done it before, and I've asked them not to, but we don't pay them, so. No, we don't pay them not to.
No, I know. I've been refraining from going over and playing the ACL, you know. I know it doesn't matter if I go, but, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then he's doing other things too. Inappropriate. Very inappropriate shit.
You give somebody enough road.
Oh, yeah.
Hoppy says, hey, Phil.
What's up, Hobby? Check. Okay.
All right. You know what? I was waiting for you to get back. You've been out there dancing around doing your Pro Series SCR. You've been over there dominating anybody and everybody in seniors. Golly, Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO here at Shreveport-Bossier. Major and Pro Series skins extravaganza side by side with the Mississippi Ninja. If I hadn't heard you talking, I wouldn't even have known you were sitting there.
Absolutely, buddy.
Barely
Let's do
see
it,
you
man.
anymore.
How about this matchup we got right here on center court, Finn? Juniors match. Noah Dennis is going through these players like he owns them.
And Joel, this is I think my first time I've seen him on center court, but these guys fighting to get to Bryce Jefferson, who holds the king seat in juniors. And hopefully we can get this timed out where we can run through the juniors title, then we can get into the women's and then the seniors. The women are fighting right now to get to Lisa Hill, who owns the queen's seat. She just took down Kelsey Hyder 21-12.
How about Lisa Hill, man, out of Arkansas? Man, she has
on.
been playing at a very high level. Her and Brandon Lacewell have 2 co-ed wins in the last month, man. I mean, they are really playing at a high level. Brandon Lacewell has made it into the Pro Series, too.
Yep. And let's see, Ruth Kitchens right now battling Nicole Jones to get to Wendy Barger in the losers bracket. Ashley Irvin nodded at 2 with Megan Puckett. So Kelsey Hyder awaits the winner out of the losers bracket. And here, let's take a look real quickly at seniors. Scotty Beck down to 14-10 to your nemesis, Johnny Thomas. Looking for that king seat spot right now. Art Brown, who I know you played a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Down 3-2 to Rex Urg, and you and Daryl Macon set to roll here in a moment. So I'm not sure if they're going to hold that match for you here, so we can do this one. But
well, we'll start off here, and if I have to leave, you're very well capable of handling this.
You
by
think so?
yourself. Yeah,
Well, Joel Marmo's
you've
up
gotten good.
4-0 to Noah Dennis right now.
Hey, Joel is a really good player. He's out of the Alabama, Florida area, right there on the edge. And we know how good Noah Dennis is.
Yep. As you mentioned before, comes out of good stock.
Yep, from Kentucky.
Hoppy says, hey.
What's up, Hoppy? Glad to have you. And Joel has one slip right by the hole.
Kayla says, glad to hear you got your voice back. That was an April Fool's joke.
You know what? When I saw that, I said, oh, crap, I'm going to be talking by myself again this weekend. I know people get tired of hearing me flap these gums.
No, it's funny because we're like sitting there, like, it's April Fool's Day. What should we do? And it's like, we can't mess around and go, hey, we lost all your statistics. We got to start fresh. We can't do any of that because somebody will hang up and go, what? And then move on, not realize. So we thought that was the best way to go.
Oh, they would have been – you say they lost all the statistics. Oh, wow.
That would have been the end of it.
Hey,
right
look, that would have been a CNN moment where they're rioting out there.
All right, so Noah has cut the lead in half here, 4-2. Again, Bryce Jefferson waits in the king's seat.
Hello, Kayla. She said, good morning, Phil. I like that lady. You know that?
Yeah, she said,
and Joe.
She's not far off you. She said Scotty Ball's going to win the whole Pro Series.
Hey, let me tell you
today.
something. Scotty Ball is playing at the highest level of anybody in this organization right now.
Yeah.
And I'm including Hertz in that.
Yep.
In Bentonville, I watched him play Doug Parker and Dustin Arant back-to-back. I don't know how – I couldn't even count in 2 hands how many bags he missed.
Yeah.
He was on fire, man.
Well, they just put up a couple of 9s here on center court, leaves the score at 4-2. I like this new layout here. You also get a chance now in this triple screen to be able to see really, and Heinemann was telling me, he said, a lot of people, when you just see the boards, you don't get a sense of how far this is and how, the effort that it takes, especially to have the stamina to play all day long. So it's kind of nice to see these guys. You get a good sense of their technique. Noah Dennis has a very distinctive technique, and Joel has a very, it's almost just a very nonchalant pitch. And that one came in hot. He just cleaned house up there on the board.
Yeah. Noah's got that big arm swing, man. That's one of the biggest arm swings ever. Oh, nice try by Joel. He tried to roll that one over.
He did. He kicked one off to Joel a little bit ago. I can't see what's going on down there. He left one off to the left side. So, what is that, an 8-on-7 it looks like? Yeah, so that'll be a 4-3. Oh, look at
Daryl's want me to forfeit.
Daryl's want you to
I don't blame
forfeit.
him. He'll be scared of me too, man.
You gotta go. If this is a good time, you think?
Yeah, let's do that, man. I'm gonna let you handle this the rest of the way. You good?
All right, I got you.
All right.
I got you. All right. Well, my man, the Mississippi Ninja, off to defend his honor in the seniors bracket. He just got called out and told he should forfeit by Daryl Macon. Art Brown up 4-3 over Rex Urg. The winner of that will play the winner of Macon and Barnett. And here on center court, the battle continues to get to the king seat holder, Bryce Jefferson, who, if I'm not mistaken, I think was Phil's pick to win juniors here. You're going to tally it up here before a couple of snowmen there before Noah makes his way down there. Leaves the score 4-3. Let us know where you're watching from. Who do you think? I'm going to go back here. Let me see if I can find this top 20 or top 16 also in the Pro Series SCR, because I do believe everyone has thrown their frame game now. There's nobody on deck. So I should be able to get you a fresh leaderboard. Now, how about Chris Day throws a 146? A perfect score is a 156, and we had a little trouble today setting the cut line. It's a little lower than I thought it might be at 127, but Chris Day sits atop the leaderboard, tied with Scotty Ball, the aforementioned 146. Ashton Watkins, Craig Irvin with a 141. Parker Burgett, who was the leader in the clubhouse most of the early morning, at 140. Brandon Lacewell, 139. Matthew Davis, Batman, at a 137. And Philip Barnett at a 136 holds that center spot. So he'll be the final one to call out an opponent in what could be a bite-you-in-the-butt moment, as we have seen, as these guys continue on center court. That was a 10-on-6, I think. So, yeah, that's going to put Noah back out front now. 7-4 over Joel. Sebastian Barger, 9 in the SCR with a 131. Noah Dennis tied with Cooksey for a 130. Dustin Arant tied with Kaz Barkley at a 129. Kelsey Heidert and Matthew Arsenault at a 128. And Daryl Macon squeaks in by the hair of his chinny chin at a 127. So Kelsey Heidert representing the women's division here in the top 16 bracket. Again, we'll have a call-out format. Top 8 will pick their poison out of the next 8. I don't want to call them the bottom 8, but the next 8. Joel lets one fly there. Wasn't crazy about the way that finished. That's going to be a 5-spot 5. Yeah, 10-on-5. That puts Noah comfortably in the lead, 12-4. Here in Shreveport-Bossier. Made this one a Pro Series after everybody had such a good time last year. And I would tell you this, a lot of fun, a lot of good players here, but the weather has been a nightmare for travel. And to those who did make it, we certainly appreciate you. Soul Crusher Bags, they were even thinking about maybe not coming, but then he realized most of the folks that were coming are like, come on, man, you got to get out here. And I do believe Big D is setting up as well. I saw Jonathan Zarzinski a little bit ago. So for those who did make the trip, we certainly appreciate the effort. It was a yeoman's effort to do so here. But Shreveport-Bossier, plenty to do. I think this might be the city that never sleeps right here, because no matter where you go and when you go there is something to do and some place to get yourself a cocktail, up even into 6 a.m. in the morning if you want to. So these guys, 7-on-6, I think Joel picks up. Looking at 12-5 now. So I'm going to go ahead and post these up on the Season 20 Players Facebook page if you want to see these top 16 for the final bracket for the Pro Series, which starts today around 4 o'clock local time. I do believe that'll be 5 o'clock Eastern. All depends on Ryan LaBelle, who's running the tournament. We shall see. I'll keep you up to date here on the seniors and the women's scores here in just a moment after these guys wrap this frame. Just waiting for that one to fall as Joel Noah comes in and tries to scoot it out of the way and drop one inside of it. Looks like that's going to be a 8-8 wash. Yep. So 12-on-5 remains the score while these guys go collect their weaponry. Let's take a look here in the seniors division. Art Brown up 11-10 over Rex Urig. Macon and Barnett still to get underway. Scotty Beck just lost to Johnny Thomas, who will move into the King's seat in the seniors division. Lisa Hill in the Queen's seat in women's. Awaiting the results out of the losers bracket. Ruth Kitchens and Wendy Barger right now still waiting to get a point up on the board. Megan Puckett up 16-9 over Ashley Irvin. And you are now up to date. Joel does Noah a little bit of a favor right there. Noah's going to come up and over and try to get that drag and doesn't fall. Oh, man. With this concrete floor, not a lot of give. I don't think he's going to very carefully go in and grab those bags. Leave that at a 10-10 wash. Leave us at a 12-5 score. Northwest Louisiana is where we find ourselves. Just looking through some of the history of Shreveport and some of the folks that come out of this part of the world. It's kind of I didn't realize this, the big oil industry here in the 60s, 70s, and the 80s, but then kind of came to be known as Hollywood South. There were a couple of movies, a lot of movies have been made down in this area. Nicolas Cage seems to be a fan of shooting this way. Texas Chainsaw 3D was shot here. Straw Dogs. My favorite one, Heinemann, they shot a movie here called I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. I hope they serve beer in hell in 2009. All right, 10 on 7 adds 3 to the tally for Noah Dennis. That puts him 15 on 5 as they collect their bags. What else did I learn? Hal Sutton, pro golfer, you may or may not know from this area. Robert Parrish, the Chief. Probably knew him from the Celtics years ago. Paul Mooney, comedian, big part of Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle's life, I know for a fact. And Jared Leto from, well, Oscar-winning actor, but also from 30 Seconds to Mars from this area. Kix Brooks from Brooks and Dunn. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, who I met when I think he was playing some of the best blues guitar in the world at 16 years old. Hank Williams Jr. He claims this as home, or they claim him. Joel puts one up the middle. Joel's very, his face doesn't give up a lot of emotion. He's going to run right through there, does Noah, and he does. Big grin on his face, and Noah says, I'll take that middle if you're going to give it to me, but it's going to cost him a couple. Inching Noah just a little bit closer to that 21. Let's take a look here. Megan Puckett extends her lead over Ashley Irvin. Now it's 16-12 in the women's division. As I mentioned, Johnny Thomas holds the king's seat. Daryl Macon jumping all over Philip Barnett, 9-0. I guess Phil wants to get back here and do this commentating for the final match. Art Brown up 13-10 over Rex Urich as the seniors division continues rolling throughout the arena here at the Bossier Civic Center. If you haven't watched Skins Cornhole, you're going to love it this afternoon. We got our top 16 pros that qualified for that final bracket. The top 8 will call out the next 8 as who they want to pick their poison. These guys just posted another couple of 8s right now to keep the score 17-15. Glad to have you along for the ride. If you're checking us out on the YouTube channel, Justin Hollis, howdy. Kayla watching from your desk at work in Evansville, Indiana, sharing that stream. Appreciate you. Thank you. Sing Sing, a fan of that triple screen. A little bit of a mess up front and one way back in the backyard there from Joel. Coming in sticky side down, just kind of piling it up. Nothing underneath. Yeah, no one wants to go down and take a look and see what kind of real estate's available to him. Nothing down underneath. He's got a pretty good stack he's got to evaluate right now. I think it looks like Joel's got one off the backside by the score tower. Good sportsmanship there. Hands Noah his bag back. That big long arm swing. Going to just sit down in front of it. Yeah. They're going to go slick side down and try to run through it. Nope, he's going sticky side down, going up over top, and he leaves one off the backside. That could be, there's a couple that drop down in there. I'll have to take a look. These bags look very similar, very intricate designs between the two of them. That's going to be there's a nice pickup there, 7 on 5 actually. So that's going to put another couple in the pocket for Joel Marmo. Well, so Trey Howard and Daryl Macon now going to have to the battle. They're going back to the tiebreaker to see who's going to make it into the Pro Series. Oh, so Daryl, by virtue of the scores when they backtrack, makes his way into that bracket of 16. Nice bag right there by Joel. Comes in hard on an angle, but runs sticky side down. Noah comes in slick side down and drops one in. That's going to be another couple in there for Mo. That monster logo on the back of his jersey and on the front upper left chest. That's a good opportunity to remind you of Monster Cornhole if you know somebody who wants to get into the game but maybe isn't ready to join the ACO. It doesn't matter where they play. It can be any league, anywhere. It's any backyard, any front page, whatever. You want to join up and play some Monster Cornhole, you can score points. And 2 seasons run January through June and then July through December. $27,000 worth of prizes on the line. But it's a great way to get, and he loses one off the side, does Joel. That one just got away from him just a little bit. But, yeah, Monster Cornhole is not only a good way to get yourself into the game at eye level and shoulder level with players at your skill level, but also if you are a certified official director for the ACO, you can also add that into what you're already doing. Boy, and that's a 5 spot picked up there by Joel. Even though he dropped one off the side, he missed an opportunity there to pick up a couple, maybe another one. So 17 on 14, Noah Dennis finds himself in a little bit more of a battle than he did just a moment ago. But yeah, to put a bow on that Monster Cornhole, it's an opportunity for an ACO certified official director to add that in and retrofit some points in the Monster Cornhole standings. We announce a Monster of the Week and a Monster of the Month every Tuesday night on the Taco. So you can check that out as well. Just a fun way to get into the game. Nice bag right there. Is Noah going to clean the whole thing up, or is he going to be able to sneak it in? And he does. He sneaks in on the outside. Not going to give, so that should be a 12 on 10. And it is, so that's going to put Noah on 19. See where we're at. Oh, Daryl Macon made short work of Philip Barnett, 21-0. He will face the winner of Rex Urig and Art Brown. Rex up 21-15 right now. Phil may need a moment to himself before he gets back over here. Lisa Hill sits in the queen seat in the women's division right now. Ruth Kitchens, Wendy Barger knotted at 5, and Megan Puckett sitting on 20. Ashley Irvin on 18 in that match. The winner of those two will play one another, and Kelsey Heidert awaits the winner of that match in the women's division. Nice bag right there to clean things up. I think he thought he might be able to get them all to drop. Joel's just going to go in there and take what's given to him, and he doesn't. He leaves it sit up top. That's a 10 on 8. That's going to do it. Yep, Noah Dennis up 21-14. He'll take on Bryce Jefferson here on center court for the Juniors Championship here in Shreveport-Bossier. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Glad to have you along here on the YouTube channel. Who else is checking in? Jacob Dennis. Let's go, little bro. Well, he is. He's gone right to the finals here against Bryce Jefferson. Travis Oates watching from home in Montgomery, Alabama. I'll tell you what, again, for those of you in Alabama, Arkansas, Western Kentucky, Tennessee, up into Indianapolis, Ohio, Cincinnati, Columbus, and all the way north of that, weather-wise, it's been windy and it's going to be wet, and let's hope that what they're predicting for tomorrow kind of takes a powder and breaks up just a little bit. Hey, nicely done there. I know you just wanted to get back over here.
They don't miss.
Oh, man.
Alabama guys don't miss. What the hell? One of them throws 11, the other throws a 10-5 against me. Come on.
Only against you, though.
Only against me. That's right.
That's right. I went over here to look. I said, well, let's go see how Philip's doing. Oh, he'll be back any minute now.
Second, buddy. But I'm okay with it. I made the Pro Series. That was my main goal for the weekend.
There you go. Daryl Macon faces off against Art Brown. Scotty Beck awaits the winner of that. That guy's had a nice run here as of late as well.
Jacob Dennis says, let's go, little brother.
Yes, he did.
He's got a tough task right here. Depends on which Bryce Jefferson he gets. He could get the one that don't miss. He could get the one that can get in his head, or he could get the one he just matches all day.
Yep, the one who doesn't miss or the one who doesn't care. Which
doesn't
one's
care.
Show up?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh man. So then you heard the tiebreaker down there.
Yeah, how about my
Macon.
man Trey Howard threw a 3 on the second round? That's gonna haunt him the rest of the weekend.
Yep. So,
But you know what the good thing is?
what's that? You don't have to play.
I don't have to. Hey,
And you're number 8, so you get to pick.
I get the last
You'll
guy,
be the last
man.
pick.
Whoever's last, you know how good that goes, right?
That could be trouble. And again, we've got 16 in that final bracket. We do a pick your poison format. The top 8 will choose from the next 8 in that 16. And we have seen that backfire on many occasions.
Yeah, many occasions.
Yep, so we shall see how that goes this afternoon. I think the plan is to get it started around 4 o'clock local time, so 5 o'clock Eastern. And Noah Dennis, Bryce Jefferson set to get ready to go here. Now, interesting that Bryce has gone for the headset instead of the hat.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately.
I haven't seen
around.
him. I haven't seen him since he's been doing that.
I think I picked Bryce to win the whole thing for the
believe you
singles
did.
and everything, man.
I
This
believe you
kid
did.
is good, man. He's had no idea how good he can be, though.
Yep.
If you could take that thing in between his shoulder blades and just set it to the side and you don't have to use it, he didn't tell how good
Well,
it could
yeah.
be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's one of those when he gets on autopilot. And earlier he was throwing his SCR, and he didn't start out all that strong. And I thought he might just fold because he's done that before. About halfway through, said, "Nah."
To about 80.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
about
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna leave it there. But if I'm not mistaken, let's see.
He's up there pretty good, is he not?
Yeah, he is.
First round, Noah leaves one short, too, and Bryce goes by the hole.
Actually, no. He's not in there.
Bryce didn't make it?
No,
Oh, I thought he made it.
he did not.
I wonder if how that affects him going into this game then. I could have swore he made it. I'm sorry.
Well, man, did I look at that wrong?
I'll go
Hang on.
look, too,
I'm gonna
buddy. I
look
got
at
it
it
on
right
my
now.
stuff.
No. Macon took
Wow.
that 16th spot. Matthew Arsenault.
Oh, what a shot by
15.
Noah Dennis. Backside airmail to pick up a couple points right there, I believe.
And I tell you, earlier when you were away, he threw a couple of airmails thinking he was going to get the drag. And these, I don't know if these boards are playing different than out there, but they were just pinched up there, as Maz likes to say, stapled to the corner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, the boards are in this whole building. It's playing a little bit sticky. A little bit. It's it's humid outside. It's supposed to rain all day.
Yeah.
And that causes it, even in the building when they have the air conditioner on.
Well, in that back door, they've got those big heavy plastic flaps there at the
Yeah.
loading dock, so it is kind of sealing it in there. But, yeah, you're right, that humidity coming in through that chute over there could make a difference, at least on this side of the room. We shall see. I see our boys from Soul Crusher Cornhole over there.
Soul Crusher, he comes to my Wednesday night thing
Does
sometimes.
he?
He lives in Olive Branch, Mississippi.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he really is a nice dude. Oh, and I think
Bryce.
Bryce gonna pick up one there.
Is that
8 on 7, right?
No off the back.
Yeah, Noah off the back. See Noah's parents sitting right there at ringside, as I like to call it.
So Bryce puts a penny on the board. Let's see, where did he come
Man, that
in?
picture is so good that we got going on right now. I'm
Oh.
not gonna lie.
He threw a 125 and 127 was the cut.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Jamie Lee, how about that? What's up, Jamie?
Parker threw a 120. He said he was in some pain. Russell Tabor's a 120.
Wow, Russell was so excited, so pumped. Let me tell you something. Russell's been averaging over a 10 the last month or so, and I guess it's Pro Series. Somebody played some defense on him. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to just
Yeah.
plant one right there. He missed it just a little bit off to the left, did Noah.
I believe Bryce has got one underneath.
Coming in hot.
It's
Ooh,
okay.
He does.
pinched them all up. He's going to guarantee himself 2 right here.
Yeah.
As Noah leads this match 2-0.
Yeah, he's going to go down and take a look at it because that is a
Pile
that
of
is
mess, baby.
a bunched up
Pile of
mess.
There you go. Man, you know what? This field, even though it was not the biggest Pro Series, it was loaded with some really, really good
Oh, yeah.
players in this thing.
Yep. And how about Kelsey Hyder throws a 128? She'll be in there.
There you go,
in there
Kelsey, man.
representing the women's division, faux show.
There's 2 for Bryce. Going to even this match up at 2.
Take a 6-on-4. Oh, he's going to take a 3-2 lead now. Take that first bag. Let's see where we're at. Art Brown and Darrell yet to get underway.
Man, that Art Brown guy, I know a lot of people don't know him. You saw an interview I did with him in Bentonville, man.
Yep.
Who is Art Brown? This guy is good, man. He is so good.
It's so funny because we've talked about this over the last couple of years. People that you'd never heard of all of a sudden showing up at the top of the list, and then the people that you have heard of going, who's that? Where'd they come from?
who
I got to
is-
get to work.
That's what I said about him. Who's that dude?
Yeah. All right, so Ruth
Nice
Kitchens
bag.
is down 19-11 to Wendy Barger. Megan Puckett awaits the winner of that one because she just took out Ashley Irvin 21-18, and Kelsey Heidert awaits the winner of that match right there.
Hey, let me
nice
tell you,
bag.
do not count Wendy Barger out, man. You know they got the shed they practice in at home there in Arkansas. If it didn't get blown away over the
And there's
weekend,
that.
man, that
There's
was
that nice
Yeah.
cleanup right there by Bryce. Noah
Hey,
says,
see,
that's what I'm saying. He's just had some bad luck around the rim.
such a good kid and good player too,
Yeah.
though, man. You know, I'm a Noah Dennis fan. I'm not gonna lie. The whole Dennis family. Let me go ahead. Ricky
Sure.
Dennis, who plays seniors with us.
Yep.
I had a 30-round game with him somewhere in the last 3 weeks. I can't tell you where I was at. But what a good dude, man. Gracious winner, gracious loser,
I'll tell you
man.
something. You know how people can go into that 23andMe and find out their ancestry and
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
this comes from and that. Well, they couldn't until the place went bankrupt. But I think if there's a 23andMe at Cornhole, the Dennis family absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. They're
that
all
sap
so
is thick
good.
through that family tree.
And the character of these people,
Yeah.
the whole family.
Well, we talked about Damon, and I mean,
Yeah.
he shows up to see his nephew.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be 2 for Noah if he can get in.
Nice bag
There it is.
there, yeah.
Nice bag.
Good finish. These guys throwing a lot of sticky side down.
Yeah, I tell you what, with the boards being sticky, I threw all slick side over there. Maybe
ya?
that's why I lost.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, let me tell you, let me go out to Chris Day. How about Chris Day?
I know it.
This guy's been in the ACO longer than probably anybody in this building. You just don't know it.
Well,
He used to play at the inception of
Uh-huh.
ACO, and he's came back. A good dude, man, and he is such a good player. Don't count him out when the Pro Series. Parker, I'm taking a back seat because Parker's sick.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm reneging. I don't ever do that.
Oh, because you
Yeah,
you
pick
picked
Parker.
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gordon
boy.
Reed. What's up, Gordon? White Squirrel Cornhole in the house, baby.
Appreciate that T-shirt, brother.
Yeah, Gordon Reed, good dude out of Kenton, Tennessee.
I like this new interface too on the YouTube channel where you can see the rounds and the
Yeah,
PPRs and the scores as
absolutely.
they go.
Absolutely.
Scoreholio looking good.
2 for Bryce.
Thanks to Ben and his crew.
Man, what? Look, you go try to use any other app that's going on to keep score. Look, they are all a far. When I say a far second to Scoreholio.
Yep.
I mean, it's the
Well,
easiest thing to use in the world.
And that deep dive on the data, if you want it as a player, is great.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't like to look at mine because it makes me sick sometimes, but you can do it.
See what else is going on here. Any comments? Let us know where you're watching from, who you think's going to take it. You see the top 16 that are going to be in the Pro Series. Who do you think? Is it going to
Yeah.
be somebody that we expect? Is it going to be a dark horse?
Got a lead change here, Finn.
Yeah, we do.
Noah just goes up 6
What's
on
that?
5.
Put that 12 on
Yep.
10 on him right
Yep.
now. So Bryce actually still holds a 7-6.
I must be way behind
7-6
over here.
lead.
Okay, Bryce up 7-6. I'll be able to keep up with it now because it's not updating here where I got.
I just have this computer for a mind.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
And I can also see
It-
22 different monitors that show me what's going on in real
Hey,
time.
it don't get me any better than Finn's mind in this game.
That's it, yeah. I am a beautiful mind. If you look inside my head, there's a bunch of
Yeah, I guarantee-
push pins and yarn.
Little guys going like this in there, man.
Oh, there's a lot of little guys in there.
Oh,
Randy
that thing
Orton's,
got away
Randy
from
Orton's
Bryce.
got nothing on me and the voices.
There you go.
Bryce let one loose off the back.
But he might get a break here. That's
Yeah.
going to be a hard back for Noah to pick up right here.
He's going to step out. Not as far as I thought he might. He's going to go slick side down, coming in, try to grab it.
Oh,
Gets
and
one,
it
leaves
kicks
one.
off just a little bit. Bryce can pick up 1 here. And he
And
does.
he does.
Man, I wish I had a smooth. That kid's release and everything is so smooth. It looks like there's zero effort going on there.
Yeah. Well, there's and we've noticed, we've talked about this time and time again, but with him in particular, but his autopilot has gotten so consistent when he gets in that groove.
Whew.
and he's maintained his temper. I mean, that's the thing I would tell you about our entire juniors division.
Yeah.
We don't really have any, folks that just get all twisted up now
like
and,
we
and
used
become
to.
their own
Like we
worst
used to,
enemy.
yeah.
Yeah.
How about the weekend Sammy Van Sickle had
last
weekend?
weekend.
In Peoria?
That was big.
I'm so proud of that kid. I love that kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not kidding. He's such a good player, good kid, and that's the ones I really like. Bryce tried to go for a big roll back there. It just bumped
stuck.
up, but he's okay with that.
Up and over, he tried to go, look at that.
Not bad. He looks at me and goes, I thought I had it.
What? And he gave
Nice
Bryce an opportunity,
push.
good cleanup. He's not going to get that one.
Good finish, though, by Noah.
Leave a couple. Jacob Dennis says he's watching from Litchfield, Kentucky. Hopefully everything's still standing where it's supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
Litchfield.
Heather Guy says she's watching from work and pulling for Wendy Barger to make a run. Heather Guy, my stalker, she stalks me everywhere I turn around. Heather Guy's right beside me.
Travis Oates watching from Montgomery. Mentioned him earlier.
And Bryce throws a bad bag to start this round right here. And this could be a big round for Noah. And he's got another one out of play.
Yeah.
This is where if you're a player, you want to lock in and make sure you throw that 12 and guarantee yourself these 5 points. Especially when you're in this position in the finals.
Leaking them in.
Yep, and Noah for 5 right here. Right down center. Good bag, Noah Dennis. And he's going to take the lead right there in 11-8. Finn, I missed you, man. I've been all over the country, and I hadn't seen you in a while, man.
Well, dude,
You've been traveling all over the world, though.
I spent more time out of my house in March than I did in my house.
I did, too.
My dog has had living the life at the kennel. I've paid more for his housing than I have my own.
I can understand that.
In the month of March, got back from the UK after almost 2 weeks there and had a great time. Appreciate all the hospitality, the Collinses and the Baileys and the
good people.
UKCL folks, Daniel, Lilly, everybody. What a great time that was. Got into Dublin for my birthday. That was big fun. Came home, immediately got what I call human kennel cough from all the travel, and then had to turn around and go to Atlanta. Then the following week is here we are, so that's going to be a 2-spot there for Noah, so he's going to pick up a couple. Extends that lead 13-10.
Wow. Noah Dennis, what a great player. And let me tell you something, man. Your dog would have did good over there in England, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know that he would have been a
good plane rider?
A big fan of the plane. Well, my flight got canceled from Manchester back to Orlando. Coming back, I had to leave the next day, and I had to spend 4 hours rebooking it myself, and that was a mess.
I've been there and done that, buddy.
But it was a good time. It just the par in folks were, as always, top notch.
Shout out to Harold Oxseer, says hello, guys.
Yeah.
What's up, Harold?
He's been showing up quite a bit on all the regional rewinds. He tried again. Remember I told you earlier, he's trying to get that airmail dragon. He just can't get it pinched when he gets pinched up there, so it'll be a couple.
Look,
I know.
That's
how
a
many
great
times
shot,
is
man.
How many times is that now? That's got to be at least 6 since he's been on center court.
No, his daddy just looks over me and goes, "Oh, what the heck? That was a good shot, man. Hey, you got to give him credit for having the kahunas to shoot that, man."
Yep. All right, Wendy Barger up 2-0 over Megan Puckett. The winner gets Kelsey Heidert for trouble.
I'm watching Bryce's body language. It's not really great right now, like the Bryce that we saw that won Knoxville.
Yeah, well, he's just kind of taking stock of what's going on around him. Art Brown up 20-8 over Daryl Macon. Scotty Beck awaits the winner of that one.
Wow.
No,
and that's to get to the championship. Scotty's sitting in the championship, right?
No, Scott's in the loser's bracket final. Johnny Thomas holds the king seat, which is why you don't remember.
Yeah, Johnny Thomas. Hey, he's throwing fire today, though. You got to give him credit, man.
Well, I asked him last night. We're at the pre-party down there at East Bank. Oh, up and off the backside. That's ugly. Yeah.
3 for Noah if he can get the push here, and he does.
And he
nice
does.
shot.
Nicely done. But, I asked Johnny, I said, where you been? He goes, I'm not throwing that great. He goes, I go out and practice. He goes, my wife's mad at me because I go out and practice. I come back in 10 minutes later. I thought you were practicing. I did.
But I suck.
That was it. So
I understand that. There's Daniel Lilly tuning in. What's
right
up,
on.
Daniel
We were
Lilly?
it's like Beetlejuice. We
Look,
just talked about him, and there he is.
Pop up. Daniel, I'm coming to see you next year, I promise you.
Yeah, that was a good group. That was a fun. That was a cool venue that we were in there with. Daniel set up with Alistair and Nick and the UKCL boys. Big fun. We saw the Wiz. He was there doing a little shimmy shake dance.
How about the ACO expanding? We're in England, and we're headed to Canada next year,
Looking
baby.
forward
How
to
about
Canada.
that, man?
Hopefully all this nonsense between the two countries is settled because we're going over there to build bridges, baby.
Oh, what a shot,
That
though.
was
It
a
just
great
didn't
shot.
fall.
It just didn't have enough on the left-hand side of the bag to pull it down, so it's going to be a couple more.
Kay Strucker said Johnny has been throwing fire. Are you kidding me? Matter of fact, my hands are still burning from playing that joker here a minute ago.
All right, so 18 on 12.
18 to 12. Noah Dennis throwing lights out right now.
Right down the middle.
The juniors division is one of my favorites. I like the juniors and the women's. Sitting in the queen seat, Lisa Hill out of 501 Cornhole over there in Arkansas, around Cabot area. Arkansas got hit. Oh, and look at that. You see that? And Price with a little fist bump. And no one can win this game right here and go to game 2. Of course. That's
he
it.
walked it off. Oh, look at that. And he throws the airmail just to put a fine point on it. But that's going to do it. 21-12. Noah Dennis, congratulations. Takes the juniors championship here in Shreveport-Bossier. Oh, no, he's got to double dip him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got to double dip him, man. No,
he's
got to double dip, bro. Bryce came in the queen seat. He's changing his music around, man. What do you think he's listening to?
Us?
No, he's listening. He is listening. Let me tell you something. Look, I would not listen to us while I'm throwing. But look, anyway, I promise you, he's got some heavy rap going on that headset. What do you think? You agree? Eric agrees.
I would think so, yeah.
Heavy rap.
So Art Brown also dispatching Daryl Macon 21-12. That is a popular score today. So he and Scott Beck will fight to get to Johnny Thomas in that seniors final. Hopefully we'll have all those games put on hold to make sure here that we get through this and we can get the women's and the seniors championship. And then we'll take a break. And a little bit later on we'll be rolling that Pro Series, pick your poison, and then run that bracket. The way that the Pro Series skins works, if you're not familiar with it, each of the 13 frames that are played worth $25. First one to win 7 of the skins wins all the money they've earned and all unclaimed skins.
Me, I'm gonna add that to my Bally's winnings last night.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay?
I heard you did all right.
Yeah,
Bally's
I did really
called
good.
and they said, please don't come back, sir. We don't have any money left.
No heavy rap. Rock music, actually, is
You
what
think?
Martina says.
Martina? All
Yeah.
right. Well, if anybody would know. I'd like to know what bands he's got in there.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I guarantee you don't want to get in a trivia match with Finn. I promise you that.
Although I will say LaBelle played something earlier. It was a Journey cover that I had not heard, and it was Rise Against. That's a good one. I'm going to go dig that one up.
He's been playing some good tunes this morning.
Yeah.
He played one I hadn't heard in a while, and I really liked it, and I wish I'd have decided what it was. Is Bryce, the body language out of that first round of Bryce, who had a chance to score
boy.
2, was not good.
Chance to
Now he
pick
can get
up
4, yeah.
4, yep. Uses that bank.
Bad chase if you chase those 2. Nice
didn't.
finish.
They're just using the bumper given to
There
them,
it
so
is.
that'll be a 12 on 8.
Man, what a beautiful venue here, man. What a beautiful city, man. This is a nice city.
Yep.
I'm glad to come here. If you keep coming, it's like Bentonville, man. It's going to be one I'm coming to every time.
Yep, no question. It's kind of fun just to cross that bridge and be in a sort of a different city, but it's the whole, I mean, again, it's a city that doesn't sleep. You can find what you need no matter what time you need it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of didn't sleep, I hadn't slept in like 2 days, I don't think. Sirens kept me up the night before and then couldn't sleep last night.
I had to get to the airport at 4 a.m. and I thought, well, I'll go to bed at 8. And then Thunder said, I don't think so, at about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So, again, we say that. I mean, it was a yeoman's effort for everybody to make it here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just to play. So, hopefully you're all safe no matter where you're watching from. And these guys just piling it up. Look at that thing.
I like that bag, though. He's disappointed in it. It really didn't hurt him at all. There's nothing in the hole.
Is he going through it? Or is he just going to stack them up? I thought he might try to go up. He's had his air. He may do it here. I'll bet he goes down and take a look at it.
I would take a
what's
look
there.
at. I would take a look at this.
Yep. Up and over. Bryce says,
No, it's okay.
Kinda bounce one.
And I don't think Noah can get any points out of this. It's going to be a 4-4
just
wash.
put it on the board. Oh, he is going up.
Oh, but it's stuck in the hole. What the heck?
Dude.
Wow. What a shot.
That thing is covered in
That's crazy.
glue.
That is crazy
Wow.
that doesn't go down, especially where he hit it.
And, I mean, it's ballsy to take that shot
Yeah.
and to not get at least the payoff of getting one
Really?
down under.
Bryce still leads us 4-0, but hey,
Yeah.
Noah tried to take charge right there.
Yeah, he did. But look, I mean, normally we're seeing these bags drip in on the hole. I mean, he's got sticky side down there. It's laying there, but is it going to stay pinched up?
I have not thrown on center court, but I know the boards out in their main arena are a little bit sticky. I have thrown them, not very well, but I have thrown them.
I think Bryce's should go.
Yeah, there it goes.
There it is. I don't know if he's going to try that airmail drag again and that thing stays pinched up.
He's thinking about it. He's not missing his airmail, so why? Oh, now you got to go for both of them.
He's got to go get them both.
I really like this kid, man. No, Dennis.
Bryce didn't seem to like that, but I think he pinched it up tight. He's kind of hot coming in.
Oh, and it's going to be a
They all
6
set
spot.
up there.
Oh, no, that was kind of a conservative
Wow.
shot.
Well, you know what? Bryce's shot was a good shot. I mean, he kind of helped staple it up there to the backside. That's a big, big round right there, 12-6, making it 10-0.
That hurts. That's hard to come back against a player of the caliber of Bryce Jefferson.
This is with that first bag in hand. This is a one-and-done scenario now, even though Noah took the first game. I forgot about the double dip part of the program. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a bad
Look
bag.
at what you did. The jig
look,
shows back in Cincinnati, buddy.
He's left one short on this side twice now. Because that's going to be an eyesore too.
That's a
You
nice.
see what I'm saying? That's a bad eyesore. But Noah can't capitalize.
Yeah, that was a nice bag actually. That second bag by Bryce.
How about that one, man? He threw that high up over. He's okay.
Yeah, here it goes. It's gonna go.
Nice. Here's the sound. Where'd that come from?
Now he's gonna make
Hey,
it
now airmail drag for 4 right here.
up and hot.
Oh, and
off
it's
the
long,
back.
and he gives up a penny. 6 on 5. Bryce Jefferson picks up 1.
Now he climbs that mountain and sticks one in the hole on the last one. He's
Right
got
there.
the entire hole available to him there, and I think it just got the excitement to him. So that's going to be a 6 on 5. You said, yeah.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. You think he rushed that a little bit?
Little
He's
bit.
been nailing all those airmen. As soon as Bryce bagged thing, he was in the motion,
He was
man.
ready to roll.
Yeah, he knew what he was going to do.
Yep.
Missed, though.
Megan Puckett up 15-12 on Wendy Barger. Kelsey Hyder awaits the winner of that one. Where are we? Johnny Thomas awaiting the winner of Art Brown and Scott Beck.
What a
Art Brown
matchup.
up 3-0 as these two continue to trade bags into the hole. See Cooksey over there.
I tried to flatten Art Brown's tires and Daryl's tires. And Johnny, no, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, that one hit low, baby. That's as low as you can hit on that board without having a dirty bag.
Thank you for being here, Finn. It's been,
I've been
fun.
fun.
all over, man. I'm glad to have you back,
I'm
man.
glad to be here. I'm hoping that maybe I can figure out a way next season to start getting out to more. I'm going to start going to some tournaments, too, where I'm not even commentating. I just want to go see some of these cities. And, we're continue to build out our crew. I know Jonathan Zarzinski and Big D. I know you've worked with him.
Yeah, man. What a great time I had with him in Tulsa.
Yeah. Maz, I think, is going to be in Peoria, up in Chicago at Upland, is it? Maybe?
Yeah.
And are you going to be at that one?
No, I'm not headed to Upland.
Which one is the one? Oh, Toledo.
Toledo. We got to work on
with
that this week.
Figure that out. No, but it's always a lot of fun. I love having the second best seats in the house right here. Right now, a mountain to climb for Noah Dennis, down 11-0. Bryce has got one out of play. He's going to come up.
Oh,
on
what a
top.
shot!
Nice what a great shot!
But he leaves Noah's bag. Should be an easy push to pick up a couple.
Well,
there it is.
he got
Nice
it.
bag.
All right, that's going to be a 2-spot there to add to the tally or break that goose egg open. So you got 11-0. Art Brown increases his lead over Scott Beck 5-0. Beck's a good dude too. He always makes a beeline over to say hello.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. That guy is solid. What a great guy, man. I played him in Fort Smith and took him. I actually won, and for the championship. And he was so gracious.
Yep.
And put a nice post about the game and made really a solid guy.
Yeah, remember we first met
Yeah.
him in College Station?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
Well,
it?
we didn't know him then.
Yeah.
He
Well, we
beat the
learned
hell
it,
out of
yeah.
me, man.
He came in and took the trophy in his first try.
Yeah.
That was a beast of a bag right there.
I just wish I could throw it that hard. Nice bag, no.
Yeah.
He can get all these to go slick side. He's throwing sticky though.
Yeah, he's got a good grip on. He's coming hot and sticky.
Oh, and
it
that's the
sticks up
danger
top. Wow.
of throwing and sticking. That's 4 points for Noah.
So is that what? That's 10 on 6.
Yeah, 10 on 6. Man, what a bag though. That was a great bag. Just
It
got
was.
bad results.
Now is that because, well, you said that's the risk of sticky side there? On
That is
on
the risk
boards?
of sticky side.
Yeah.
He threw it awful hard though. So he throws that on the slick side. May end up over there in Monroe, Louisiana.
Back.
Yeah.
Art Brown 10-5 over Scott Beck. Johnny Thomas awaits the winner, so we'll put these championship matches on hold so we can get them over here on center court. This one will be wrapping up here soon. 18-17, Megan Puckett over Wendy
What a
Barger.
game.
Kelsey Hyder, women's bracket was cruising. Now all of a sudden we got a bunch of tight matches
Oh yeah.
that are taking a minute to finish out. So we'll have the seniors championship.
Oh, and that's 3 more for Noah.
Loses one
And,
off
and
the
now,
back.
if you see, you watch the way Bryce's body language is now, Finn. It's not very good. And this is when he gets in his own head right here. He needs to regroup, take a deep breath, man, and get it back growing. He was throwing fire there for a minute.
He's funny to me because he's got this demeanor about him where it's like he looks around like, who are all these people?
Yeah.
You know, it's like he's got his own little world
Oh, yeah.
created for himself, and I think that serves him well, or like you said, if he gets in his own head, but he's less of that lately. He
Yeah,
really
oh,
does.
yeah.
Like I said, when he kicks into autopilot, man,
There's
he's
nobody better than
No.
him in the ACO. I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
Nice fullback
Nice.
there by Noah Dennis.
When he hits
Yep.
low and gets it, boy, he really is hitting low with the sticky side
Yeah,
down
he is.
and getting movement. So that does.
Well, what do you think Bryce has got going for him? Russell Tabers is kind of taking Bryce under his wing, man,
Yeah.
trying to help him with the mental aspect of the game. And it seems it's worked
Yeah.
for the most part.
Ooh, how about this? Wendy Barger now on top of Megan Puckett.
Wow.
19-18.
Wow, what a game. We hadn't seen the Pucketts in a while. Glad to have them back here
Mm-hmm.
about this weekend, too.
I haven't seen Chase. I've seen
Yeah, he's in this building
well,
somewhere.
I figured he would be, but I've seen Megan a couple different times.
Man, these guys are throwing bags in the hole now, Finn.
Now it's going to be
No.
you're going to make the mistake. Yep.
That's going to be a hard
Nice.
bag for Noah to pick up right
Yep.
here.
One
Oh, he
chance.
goes after it, man.
Oh.
Hey, one thing about Noah, he's not scared to fire that airmail.
Guts for days.
That's 5 right there
That's
for
good,
Bryce. 16-9. That's not a good time to give up 5. I think just slide in. If you give us the most 2,
Well,
you're only down 4
you
and
made mention
9.
he rushed that one too. That
Yeah, he
airmail,
did.
He rushed it and he lost it off the back just like last time.
I see my man Woody over here. Woody is a storm chaser. He has been all over Arkansas and Tennessee over the last 2 days, keeping people informed. Right, see Woody
Yeah, I
right there in
see
the
him.
black. Yeah, he's here in the building throwing today. He's from my area, man.
Love it.
Yep.
I see Harcrow just showed up.
Yeah. I had dinner with Harcrow in Bentonville, man. That's
Did
some of
you?
the most interesting dinner I've had in a
White
while. I'm not
Castle?
gonna lie.
Did you go to White
No, we
Castle?
went to a big steakhouse. Robert Harper took care of it.
He had a coupon.
Yeah. No, actually, it was comp meal, man. It was really good too.
Of course it was.
Yeah. Noah now with a chance to pick up. I
Yeah.
think Noah's got one off. So
There's one off the
save
back.
one. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was almost 3. It just dripped back in. Can I get that sound? Come on. There it is.
There it is. So that's a 9 on.
Can't wait to meet him, man, in
Yeah.
person. I promise you. Big fan here. Man, I'm so glad to be back behind this mic instead of throwing. I've been in a slump for a while. I was lucky I made the Pro Series. I've been in a bad slump.
Well, you went out there. I mean, you threw fire. You were in second place for a good portion
Yeah.
of the program early on behind, was it Parker Burgett?
Yeah.
Had the lead there for a minute. You finished right there at number 8 on the final 16.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
At least I got a chance to grab some of Frank's money. That's all
go.
I worry about,
That's right.
grabbing some of Frank's money. That's going to be 2 for
2
Bryce.
for Bryce. Yep.
18-12 now. Well, Ryan's got the playlist bumping today, don't he, man?
Mm-hmm. The most eclectic playlist you'll ever find.
Gavin Kirk says, come on, Bright BJ, man.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah, he could bully that one out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he let him off the hook.
Look, and you saw him. He got a little perturbed at that
Yeah.
bag.
You know what, though? That's okay.
Yeah.
Now this is where you'll find out what it did. Right there. Right here. And he's good. Oh, he's not good.
That's going to really.
Oh, boy. I
Look.
thought he was coming in low right.
And he could give that 5 right back here. Oh, Noah couldn't get it to fall, and he knows
He knows
wow.
he's got one more shot at it, though. He'll take it.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh, and Noah with a chance to pick up 7 right here could put him ahead. Oh, it doesn't fall, but he picks up 5, man.
That's all right.
It's
All right.
18-17.
Oh,
We're
wow.
coming down to the nitty-gritty here,
Could
man.
this
That's
be a
what we
double
like.
dip situation?
Yes,
Bryce
sir.
in the king seat lost the first game 21-12, up 18-17. Is Bryce Jefferson going to be able to hold that lead here? Kelsey Heidert now taking on Wendy Barger, up 2-0 as they work their way toward Lisa Hill in the women's championship match.
How about Wendy Barger? Going to get at least a
Yeah.
3rd place finish. The one of the Bargers we never talked about for a long
Right,
time, right?
right.
But she has been playing at a very high level.
Yeah, Patrick's going to have to become the press agent for Sebastian and Wendy.
Oh, he's already a press agent. You
Yeah,
got to worry
yeah.
about that. Oh, nice bag. I
But
like
how about-
that. He didn't like it, but I liked it.
How about Wendy coming back on
Yeah.
Megan, though? Up and over.
Oh.
Oh, he drops 2, loses 1.
Hey, and Bryce could finish this game out with a push right here.
And
That's
he
going to
does
do it. Bryce
Oh,
finishes off, man.
right.
Good job, Bryce.
Well, nicely done. He steps up. He's like, oh, finally.
Finally.
Got that done. Well done. So congratulations. Bryce Jefferson was in the king seat. Dropped that first one, 21-12. Comes back and finishes the day on a high note for the juniors division, 21-17. We'll get him over here and see exactly.
Hey, we're going to find out what's in that head and what's in those headphones of Bryce Jefferson.
We may
If
find
we
out.
get him, where's he going? Hey, Bryce. Hello, Bryce.
Well, you know what I would tell you? What's funny is he never thinks to come this way.
Look, he's going, where's my trophy? And he
Yeah.
still went the wrong way for the trophy. It's over there.
Who are these people again? That's great. Good for him, man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
it's a good opportunity for us just to stand up and stretch
Yeah,
our
heck
legs
yeah.
as we wait for the women's championship and the seniors championship right now. Kelsey Heidert up to 7-3 over Wendy Barger. Let's see which one's going to make it this way first.
Here he comes. Look,
There he is.
Rob Cooksey. Thanks for this.
Cooksey went the
What
assist.
are you doing, man? Look, I have to chase you down. I'm not very fast. Come on.
You proved him right.
Good win, baby. Good win. Come on over here. In between me and Finn.
Nicely done. Very good. Let's see, get that down there in front of your
Put that
word
right
hole.
there we go.
You good?
Perfect.
Can we hear you?
Check.
Yep. All right, let's make sure we got enough volume here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You proved him right.
Listen how deep his voice is. I remember when he talked like a little girl about that. I mean, many years ago when I met you first in Columbia, Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were a little girl back then. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding,
now.
man. I'm only kidding.
All right, so the first question is obviously the nice comeback there out of the king seat, dropped the first game, come back a couple times, looked like your head kind of slipped out of it, but you pulled it off. But what's in the headphones? What are you listening to?
Enter Sandman.
Is it Metallica?
Hey, there you go. Your mama said, you know what I said? It was some heavy rap going on in that brain, right?
Dude, these boards are fast up here.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't keep nothing on the board.
Well, you were throwing sticky side down, and you were close to dirty bagging a couple down here that
Yeah.
ran all the way up sticky side down. And that last one that you lost off the left, when you first let go of it, I thought that's what you're doing, kind of working
Yeah.
your way up to the middle, and it just let go. That is crazy. That he said they were playing sticky out in the house, though.
Yeah.
These first 5 boards right here start pretty quick too.
Oh, there you go. Little hardwood to take home with you.
Like last weekend, I played in Illinois, and I'd have a few bags that just slide down the middle, and then they just skip over the hole. And I was doing it a few times here, and I'm still trying to figure that out. If I figured that out, I'd be fine.
Well, I tell you, Noah, in the matches that he played up here before you all squared off, he was hitting that, going for that airmail. He must have tried that airmail drag and had a bag pinch up and not drop on him half a dozen times. And then he lost a couple off the backside there to you. Looked like you did a nice job of taking advantage of those opportunities. And I tell you, man, watching you, we can see when something gets into your head, but when it used to affect you on the next couple throws, it doesn't seem to be anymore.
No,
Which,
I
good
try
for
to,
you. Good for you.
I try to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Unless the boards are really fast, then it messes with me bad. I can't do a fast board.
Look, you threw one off that just kind of didn't even catch the board on the right side, and I like that little fist pump. You go,
Yeah.
you pump yourself. But in all honesty, that is a bag that in the past years that would just killed you, and you know that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you anything you don't know, right? Because I've watched your career blossom over the years. But that's a bag that would probably just beat you. But you've learned to get that out of your head, and you're throwing it at a high level. Yeah,
and you talked about, your relationship with Russell has developed over the last couple years too. What are you picking up from an OG like him?
He reminds me to stay out of my head.
Yeah,
and just play the game. Don't worry about who I'm up against, and just don't get in my head. That's the biggest thing he works with me on.
All right. Well, very good. Well, we learned two things. Don't stay out of your own head. Thank you, Russell Tabers. And Metallica fixes everything.
Yeah.
Nicely done. All right. Bryce Jefferson, our juniors champion
sir.
here at Shreveport-Bossier, taking home that hardwood. Nicely done. We're going to have our seniors championship up here in just a moment. Go get your check, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nicely done. Well done.
And bring it over to me. I need a little extra. Good job.
Very good. Bryce Jefferson takes home the juniors championship. And now we move on to Johnny Thomas and the guy you've been singing the praises of all day long, Art Brown. Art Brown sporting purple, Johnny Thomas wearing that pro jersey, and this one is going to be a beauty. Thomas in the king seat. I can't wait to see Art because I've not seen him on center court. You've been running into that buzzsaw all around the country.
I'm about ready to lock the door on Art Brown. Hey, I've had a good interview. Bryce was a very good interview right
good.
there, was he not, huh?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
One of the things that we have talked about is watching players mature, no matter what age.
It's awesome. Is it not?
It really is. That was the best conversation I think I've ever had with him.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's good stuff. And Martina, thank you for the heads up that we knew what we were going to be finding out from him. And I love that Enter Sandman is the track. That song.
I like that song.
You know, while these guys continue warming up here, this is something I want to. The number of people, and I've been in rock radio for damn near 30 years, right?
Yep.
And the number of people that want to talk shit about AC/DC, you don't go to any sporting event, you don't watch anything on TV, nothing, commercials, that doesn't use AC/DC to get everybody fired up.
Oh yeah,
every single time.
Have you ever gone to watch the entrance to the Virginia
Tech
Hokie
game?
Oh man,
God.
My gosh, the whole stadium is rocking, man. And it's
moving.
to Enter the Sandman.
It's moving.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But Enter Sandman, there's a handful of bands that Guns N' Roses people want to talk crap about, but AC/DC is the one that always gets me.
I love
they suck, but they're all thunderstruck this and
shoot the thrill, baby. That's what I used to walk in wrestling with. Shoot the thrill, baby. Boom.
I don't know. You can't beat rock and roll right now. Well, I'll tell you something. I don't know where Gears is to give him the red lane ready, blue lane ready, but I will tell you this.
I just gave it to him. Let's go.
I got a new way to get these bad boys started. My man Heinerman knows what I'm talking about. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. If you know,
That's
you know.
That's a new country song.
No,
what did you say?
Well, there's quite a few. There's quite a few sayings from this particular thing that I'm quoting that I could use, but we'd probably get thrown off the internet. So Johnny Thomas and Art Brown getting ready to fire up the seniors championship match here. And let's see what we got. The women's championship match looks like it may be Kelsey Heidert against Lisa Hill, and that one will be held on for center court here. Wendy Barger down 18-6 right now, so we'll keep an eye on that one for you. And then we'll have Pro Series action a little bit later on this afternoon right here on center court.
Hey, you didn't see what just happened. Art Brown threw a bag that just took off on the backside, went off the board, and he looked, I could read his lips, man, and he said exactly what Bryce said. These boards are fast. Yeah. Yeah, he going to take a look at it, man.
Hey, He's not pulling out a little piece of sandpaper, is he?
No, I hope he needs to. Hey, Alan Ballard said hello from the ice-covered North Michigan. Is it like ice up there?
Yeah, I think
100-year storm is what he said.
Yeah, Duluth and a couple of other cities just got dumped on.
Wow. In March, almost April actually.
Hey, dude. There's been snow on Derby Day in Louisville, so you just never know.
That's 3 for Johnny Thomas.
Nice
shot, though.
What bags are they throwing?
Johnny's throwing the TNTs. I'm not sure about Art, and I wish I'd have looked when we were playing him.
I like that design, man. I like that houndstooth design.
Oh, yeah, you know what that's for, huh? That's why I told him when you threw him in the Pro Series, I said, that's why you didn't make it, dude.
Yeah.
I had to apologize to Johnny one time in Spooky Nook. Alabama. That's when Alabama got beat by Vanderbilt. But he kept asking me to score, and I kept telling him.
No, he did not. Yeah, you yelled it out to him, and then he started
asking. But I went. You know what? The next tournament, I wouldn't apologize.
You should have, because you blew it.
I think I did, and I didn't mean to. I promise you.
Well, when you did that, I'm like, what are you doing? As many Alabama people that are here. No, he loses out a little bit out to the right.
He didn't do that one time against me, by the way.
Yep. Ooh, boy, almost snuck one in there, did Art. Coming up, sit in front. Yep.
Art is out of Oklahoma, I believe. And good player, though, man. Really good player. If you saw the interview I did with him in Bentonville, man.
Up and over.
I said,
and it sits up. Shades of Noah Dennis.
Wow, what a good shot. That's going to be 2 for Johnny, I believe. He's got one down. 6 on 5. Yep. He's going to take a 6-0 lead. See Johnny's doubles partner, Daryl Macon, who got eliminated by Art Brown today.
Frank Smith says, why do these goofball players need to use headphones while playing? Because nobody's told them they can't?
Yeah.
And if it helps them stay focused, it is what it is. Am I a fan of it? Not so much.
Okay, let's see if I can help you out. What are we looking for?
6-4 on the last round.
Okay, 8-5 that first round, right?
6-4.
All right, so we're going to go 6 on Johnny.
6 for him.
6 for Johnny?
4 for me, yep.
4?
Nope, the other way.
Okay, sorry. Let's go 6, 1, 4, 0, right? There you go, buddy. Got you, man.
All right, good to go.
Hey, there we go.
Look at you. You were
Mr.
Fix It.
There you go.
And it turned
double
out,
duty, baby, here on center court for me.
You wear many hats, even though you don't wear any hats.
No, I don't want to cover up this one. It looks like this. You ain't covering it up, man. Come on. Johnny got kicks one out of play in this round. This is a big round for Art Brown. He's down 6-0 already. Got to get on the board, get started here, because Johnny will leave you behind quickly if you don't.
Yes, he will. Alan Ballard still working through the 100-year storm, doing cleanup effort now, trying to find something fun to take my mind off of it. Well, hopefully, Alan, we can do that for you.
Well, we wish you were here having fun,
I know,
Alan.
That's the king. Sure. That's our Washington's guy.
That's right. Absolutely. Good dude. And Art Brown gets on the board with 2 right here.
Yep, crack that egg, 5-2.
Women's championship coming up next. The winner of Wendy Barger and Kelsey Heitrich. You got that score, Finn?
Let me see here. Wendy is down 18-12. Lisa Hill awaits the winner of that. She holds the queen's seat. If Johnny's able to pull this one off, we may be able to go straight to that match.
Man. Right to it.
But Art Brown has a thing
Art
or two
went for the airmail there.
to say about that.
I warmed up with Art, and he said his airmail had been struggling a little bit. I was surprised to see him go for it right there. Oh, and Johnny had a chance to pick up 3 if he can just finish up. He promised you he didn't miss when he played me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's going to be 5.
No, it's just going to be the 3.
Said, here, let me give you 2 of those back.
My friend, allow me. So he'll pick up a couple there.
Big D bags the Bowie for Art. How
Is that
about
what
that?
it is?
Yep,
Okay.
That's why I just got that from my man Chris Norris.
Nice.
Big weekend here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreveport-Bossier City, right? Is that what you call it?
Shreveport-Bossier.
Yeah, nice place, man. Bars open, I just heard.
Yep. They make themselves a mean Bloody Mary.
And affordable, too. How about that?
Best beer prices we've seen in a long
Eric and I
time.
know about that from Tulsa, don't we, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, it's not going to be that way at the Worlds. Don't hold me to that. World Championships coming up in downtown Tulsa, away from where we played.
Yep.
Oh, and look, they just
Oh, and he got
and
him
they
to
fell.
go.
He got him to grip and picks up 2 right there.
Yeah, Noah Dennis is like, what the what?
Yeah, what the what?
What? When did the corners of the hole get so slickery?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm so surprised to hear people say these boards are playing fast. I'm gonna try to throw a couple for the women's
During the
championship
break?
just to see. Yeah. Pro Series coming up this afternoon at around 4 o'clock. If you hadn't watched any Pro Series, make sure
you
that
gotta
you
check it
tune
out.
in, man, because it is fun, rapid shooting.
you got to check it out.
Yep. Here we go. Both guys trying to finally settling in.
Well, and again, if they've been playing a lot on these nearer boards, and
Yeah.
they've been playing sticky, this is a whole. And
Yeah.
I mean, they took their down and backs, and you saw a couple of them scoot
Yeah. Oh,
off
yeah.
the back during the
Absolutely.
warm-up shots. So
I picked Darryl Macon. He's going to come in with a 4th place finish here. I did not pick Bryce, by the way. I picked Parker, and Parker did not win.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I picked Bryce for the singles, so I'm having a rough day today. I mean, how about that? Kelsey Heiter's the only one I got hanging in these first 3. Lisa Hill and Brandon Lacewell mad at me for not picking them at co-ed. They've been on a roll, really. They've won 2 of the last 3 majors. Oh, and Art's got a couple. That's a bad chase if he steps out there to chase these.
Oh.
And that's what I'm talking about,
Yep,
Ben.
you called it.
Yep. And Johnny
knows
Yep.
the middle. He
He
knows
can-
how to find the middle. Is he
Art
going to
Macon
chase
get
again?
2. Yep, good bag. And if I'm Johnny, I just throw this on the board for 4. Oh! Johnny said, who moved that board back? We going to
Yeah.
get 3 out of that. He's okay with that.
I think Johnny at some point is going, how many favors you want now? Come on.
One thing you don't want to do is touch that cup that Johnny's got in his thing. If you need a hand warmer, go grab a hold of it and
Is that
put
right?
your hand. Oh, yeah. And Kelsey Heitridge and Wendy Barger's match is over. You know who won yet?
I
see him walking away.
Kelsey up 21-19.
There
so
you
she
go.
will
What
face off.
a finish by Wendy,
Wendy
Barger.
Barger,
Man,
that's
I'm a
big.
Wendy Barger fan, too.
Yep, that's big.
Yep. Don't hold your head down on that one, Wendy Barger,
Not
for sure.
tall.
Oh, and he got a little eye candy there for
Yeah.
Johnny Thomas.
Is he going to go up? Yeah, no. Try to run through it.
Paula
Or
Stevens
sit
says,
on top of it.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey,
Glad
Paula,
to
what's
have
happening?
You, Paula. I hadn't seen you in a while. I miss you, lady. Oh, and Art Slickstack, he can leave that bag of Johnny's here.
Yep. Split the difference.
Oh, it just holds up. He gets 2, though. It's going to be 11 to 6
right.
now.
It was 2 either way.
Yep. I thought he could have came off his bag on the right there and left that bag of Johnny's, picked up 4 right there, but he eased up on it. We're headed to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the Worlds, man. Man, I can't wait, man.
That final week, the
Absolutely.
BMX Museum was a big hit with a lot of folks that were there for the major. Quite a few cool things there to check out. I know they're shooting Tulsa King Season 3, I think, right now.
We might get in on that.
So
yeah.
we'll see if we can become extras, maybe.
There you go.
We need 8 people to play dead bodies.
There you go. Hey, I'm there.
I'm
There you
good. I'm good.
I played that this morning in seniors.
Yes, you did against Daryl Macon. You were stiff. All right, so they've each got
Both of
one
them got
down
one
underneath. So right now, just
Oh, what a
he
shot!
got a nice
what
shot.
a shot,
Back
Johnny Thomas!
side airmail
Wow.
drains it, doesn't touch anything else going through there. So that's what a 10 on 8.
I
So
think,
that's going to be a 2 spot.
That's how you win championships
Yeah.
right there. He wasn't scared. He just shot right over it, and there was very little hole there.
No, he got it.
There it is on the replay.
Yeah.
Boom! What a shot, Johnny Thomas.
Paul is busy with World's jersey, she says.
Hey, make sure I get one, even if I don't make it, Paula. Thank you. Ryan Anderson, what's up, Phil? What's up, Ryan? Hendo out of Tennessee. That was a hell of a shot by
Nice
Johnny Thomas. That
replacement.
got me excited, man. Here it is
was.
early morning, and I'm getting excited, Ben. I didn't even hit you in the arm either, but that was a good
I've
one,
learned
man.
my lesson. I'm sitting out of your reach.
I love those good shots like that, though.
Yeah.
Johnny puts a little high candy on Art. Yeah, I don't
Set
blame
it
him.
low, yeah.
Almost a little too long.
Yep.
Score's going to remain 13
13
to
on
6. Yep.
All right, so again, Johnny Thomas sitting in the king seat. In case you're just joining us, glad to have you along for the ride. on the YouTube channel. Lisa Hill holds the queen's seat, and she will face off against Kelsey Heidert here on center court in just a few after the wrap-up here of the seniors division.
Oh, they're arguing who got the first bag right there, and Johnny threw it in there. So we got a little dispute on who had the first bag. I can't answer that because I don't remember. Johnny hit the airmail over here, so he did have first bag. The last one was a wash. That was a good call. If they ask me, I will tell them, but they didn't ask, so I'm not telling.
Gosh, the number of times we have to remind our seniors.
It is a senior moment right there for Art Brown.
They did.
And Art, it's affecting Art too. I'm telling you right now. You see, he's got 2 bags out of play, and he looks like he's mad. Nice bag.
That was very well done. Johnny just going to lay it up. Yep. Take a couple. Or take one.
Yeah, you got 2 right there.
2?
Yep.
I think it was 8 on 7, wasn't it?
That was 8 on 6.
13-9.
It was 10 on 8 is what it was. 13-9?
I think
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think they. Yep. 13-9.
Yeah, Johnny was right, though. Johnny hit that airmail and grabbed a point, and then
nice
they washed
shot.
coming back that way. That was a good wash by Art.
Yeah,
wiggled
one in, snuck it in on the right-hand side. These should run through.
But you could tell that round bothered Art, man.
Johnny cleans it all up.
And you could tell the camaraderie's a little tension right there for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they'll straighten it out, though.
Timothy Hotchkiss, good afternoon, Ninja and Loudmouth.
What's up, Timmy? Sorry about that Hendo's from Kentucky. I thought Hendo hung around the Beats Bluff area where I go all the time.
So Johnny Thomas holds the king seat here on center court. Shreveport-Bossier Major and Pro Series Skins Extravaganza, 13-9. All he's got to do is finish this one off. He holds the hardwood for the seniors championship. Now, that said, we have held the women's championship match to have here on center court, hosted in just a few minutes.
Oh, and Johnny hits another airmail for 2 right there. Johnny's in the groove, man. Whoever said Johnny's been playing bad, Johnny said he's been playing bad.
Johnny said it, yeah.
Yeah, he's leading in the PPR today, too, by the way, throwing over a 10.
I think in this match right now, we've got him clocked at, an 8.83 over Art's 8.5.
Yeah, but they've been playing a little bit dirtier than normal. Art, if Art could win, think about this, Finn. If Art could win, this will be his 3rd major of the year. He's already won 2. He won Bentonville and he won Tulsa. And he could be vying for that player of the year with Daryl Macon if he could sneak this one out of here somehow from Johnny Thomas. Johnny blocks. Now is Art going to go up?
Yeah, that purple jersey fits him nicely. Oh, up and over.
Got
he
it.
gets one in
He
off
gets
the back,
1
so
point
he's
out
got
of
to pick it up out of that.
Yeah.
Yep. 9 on 8.
See Mark Golden, who's the proprietor of the Goat Pen, sitting over there right next to Daryl Macon right there.
Heard good things about that.
Yeah.
That place.
Hey, you go there, you better bring your A game because you will get your butt whipped over there.
Well, between that and Russell's, I mean, all these what people call mini majors.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A regional that looks like a mini major.
That's the ones I play in, Finn. That's why I have 0 wins. Oh, and that block worked on Johnny there.
So if you're wondering, we will have Lisa Hill and Kelsey Heidert up here for the women's championship.
Oh, and this is a chance for Art to really get back in this game.
Pick up 4.
Yeah. Johnny slick side. And, I hope, because both sides look the same.
Yeah, minimize the damage there. All right, so that is going to do it. Well, that tightens this one up just a bit, right? 15 on 14 now. Again, congratulations to Bryce Jefferson, who came back from 1 down in a double-dip situation to take the juniors championship just a little while ago.
Next weekend, we will be in Upland, California. We won't be, but the crew will be.
Yep.
Upland, California.
I think we got 2 next weekend, actually, don't we? We got that and
it's Toledo next weekend?
Toledo? I think Toledo, the Glass City Center.
Yeah. Art up. And he missed it. Johnny up and over for 3. Watch.
Boom, right
he
there.
He has been nailing those airmails.
He's throwing them confidently. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
wasting time. He's just letting it fly.
That's going to be 3 on. Put him on 18
Put him on
to
18.
14.
Yep. Nicely done. I think we got 2 weekends in a row where we have doubled up majors. I'm going to go back and look at the schedule.
Yep.
Here, let's see.
Now, Johnny with an 18 to 14 lead. First bag should be right down the center, if I'm guessing. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, Toledo and Upland next weekend, and then Texas and Duluth are scheduled for. Now, Duluth just had some weather, so we'll
Hopefully in 2 weeks it'll be done. This is a chance
Figure
for
it
Johnny.
out.
Pick up 2 more and put him on 20. Art can't chase that bag. He's got to go in solid and then can't make another mistake. That's 4 bagger for Johnny. In to keep this game going. Yep.
12 on 10 puts him on 20. 20 to 14. Johnny holds the king seat. He's 1 point away from the one and done here in the championship match.
That purple jersey does look good, though, on Art Brown, doesn't it?
It sure does. I
Yeah.
like that double X on the back there,
Yeah,
too, for
I do,
the
too.
season 20. It's cool. Speaking of the Stevenses, Jack
Yes.
Stevens
Yes.
and his design acumen.
Aaron Snyder says he'll be in Toledo next week. Well, I might see you, Aaron. I'm very good possibility.
Very good. DJ Skipworth, as always, reminds us to let's goo.
Yep. Goo. Oh, and Johnny, that's a nice bag by Johnny. Johnny
He's
can
just-
sneak around and make Art have to make this shot.
Have to come around and get it.
I like it,
Oh,
though.
yeah, smart.
I like it, though.
Can he run through the whole thing and just wash it out?
He's going to
Oh,
have
he's
to.
going up and over. He's going to go
Oh,
try to
that's
get off
going
the
to do
top.
it.
All right, Johnny
Thomas, baby.
How about that? Art Brown puts up a Herculean effort throughout the bracket and works his way onto center court for the championship match, but the self-proclaimed, not doing so good, Johnny Thomas comes back and takes home the hardwood. So we'll bring that smiling face over here.
Yeah.
And we'll have a moment with him as well. Gets a little shoulder punch from Daryl Macon. Nicely done. Congratulating one another. And Kelsey Hyder getting ready to take on Lisa Hill over here on center court as they take their warm-up pitches. We'll see if we can get Johnny Thomas over here to bump some gums with us as they get ready to go.
Hey, and the Alabama takeover is on right now, man.
Tell you what.
Lisa Hill might have something to say about that coming out of Arkansas.
He knows which way to walk, this one. Come around here,
on.
young man.
I'm
Get
a little
around
bit
here.
cold. Can you set that cup near me to get some of that heat off of it? Come over here. Dude.
Now, are you the same person that last night told me, I'm just not throwing well. I'm not practicing well. I'm not.
Hey, look, this has been a long time since I've been on this stage. But no, I've not. I've been struggling. But I'll say this, we've got some really, really good players in this. And even though in singles I've struggled, but and like a lot of it's, like I said to you last night, it's my fault. Nobody's fault but mine. Then I get stupid and throw out a turn. And
I thought, wait a minute.
no, you didn't.
We thought you were
I
right.
didn't.
No, you
oh,
didn't.
he said he had it.
You
and
hit
I'm like,
the airmail down here in the backside, and then y'all
you
had
washed.
a wash coming this
Oh,
way.
okay. Okay,
You
well,
were
he
right.
said he had it, and I'm like, okay. Look, I've done it so many times, I wasn't going to argue.
You actually picked up some bags one time, too, and out of turn, right? And gave up a 12, right? Was that you?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. Hey, no bad place but the world's.
Well, we refer to that as a senior's moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, look, I forget a lot anyway, so but no, it's good to finally be back here, and hey, we had a small group, but dude, it was loaded.
Yeah, it was.
It was loaded.
It was,
It was
y'all-
loaded,
Y'all
so.
were burning through, and now we got another one. This is going to be a firebrand kind of match here. Lisa Hill,
Yeah.
Kelsey Hyder, too. I think it might be. I might be your good luck charm because it seems like every time I'm here,
Hey.
you're here.
Would you travel the rest wherever I go?
No.
I'll let
Absolutely.
you know where I'm
No.
going, and if you just show up.
Let me know. I won't
Hey.
bring him either.
You ended up throwing a 9 point, right at a 10.
Yeah.
Scott Beck, you were over a 10 coming in
I
this
was,
last
yeah,
match.
that's the
And
last
you
one.
kind of a little bit dirty.
Well,
on the,
we had our first 5 or 6 rounds seemed like it was nothing but dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It started out. You were both in the 8s, I think, there
Yeah.
for a minute.
But your airmail was like spot on. That backside you hit over here for 2. I like the confidence that you showed shooting that, and that's something you know as a competitor that you got to do that when you got a chance to score, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, against somebody like that, you got to take advantage and try
Yeah.
to get some points when you can because, Art, we both threw a different game than when we threw our first game. But like I said, it was a dirty game. Then at the end, we scored more or less started trying
You
to go
did him
in,
a couple favors early on. We were laughing, watching. He's like, how many favors is Johnny going to do for him?
Hey, look, I'm just glad he didn't take all of them up.
Any shout-outs real quick?
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I'm throwing the TNT bags, and so they got me back, and so I don't know how far I'll go with them, but I hope this is a new start for me. But at the same time, appreciate. Hey, we got the goat pen that we throw at, and with all the competition we have, and it's a great place to throw and keep you on your game, and that's part of my problem. I said, if I want to stay up, some of these guys will go in there and practice more. I better get my butt back in there and do what I need to do. So, but otherwise, I appreciate. Hey, ACO is great, and appreciate everything. And finally, just glad to be back here.
After you told me last night the missus was a little bit mad at you for not practicing and getting out there, maybe this will get her
maybe
off
she's
you
listening and let me have a break this time, but she'll never give me the total break.
There it is. All right, he's our senior champion
Thomas
here at Shreveport-Bossier. He joins the winners list and includes Bryce Jefferson, 2 king seed holders who have held on to grab the hardwood. Congratulations, brother. We'll see you maybe in singles back here tomorrow, maybe in doubles.
Hope so.
Who knows?
Maybe he'll
I'm
just throw
taking you out tomorrow.
I just throw well.
There it is. All right. Well, now it's time to get to our next finals match. How about this one? This is going to be a barn burner. Lisa Hill, who's been on fire, and Kelsey Heidert, whose name pops up every single tournament.
She
is in. So Johnny's going to come over here and get his photo. He's going to go get his check. He's got his hardwood in hand. And we are ready to go again. And glad to have you checking things out on the YouTube channel. Shreveport-Bossier, the ACO Major and Pro Series Skins Extravaganza. What a day it has already been.
Man.
My man.
Some good matches already, have we not?
Yeah, we have. Harold Oxer, congratulations, JT, Johnny Thomas. I see Lisa Barber over there.
Yeah, good player in herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now keep an eye on this. This is one of the more unique. I mean, you've got that big long arm swing from Kelsey Hyder, but look at Lisa's. There is a lot of
Compact,
mechanical.
though, man, but she is,
yeah, but look at the mechanics in her right wrist. Watch how many. I'd love to see that one in slow motion, actually, because she's got a lot going on in that motion. But it works for her. Slick side down.
You know one thing about it though, I'm a fan of both of these ladies, no lie. But I told Lisa Hill, she's going to get a women's major.
Oh, yeah.
As good as she's been playing. But she went over to Arkansas in a regional here a couple weeks ago and took out to the likes of Zach Dawson, Brandon Lacewell, Kobe Baskins, who I see throwing over there right now. Those are some solid singles players. And she knocked them all out with a much higher PPR than all of them. So she just throws bags in the hole, man.
Well, she had been sitting in that queen seat for quite some time, so we'll see if she's been over there keeping herself warmed up, and will she add to her tally and to her legacy that has really kicked into gear this season. So 21-14, Johnny Thomas takes down Art Brown to hold a one and done. In the seniors, congratulations to him. Going to add that to my notes here. And we are going to get underway here in just a moment. Pitter patter.
Here we go. We are underway right now. I don't know who the higher seed is. Maybe Kelsey, probably. If I had to guess, she's won a major.
Kelsey's a 2 and Lisa's a 4, so she'll take that first bag.
She's throwing state 31s. I know 157's come out of the hand of Lisa.
Lisa Hill.
Yep.
Is it just me, or does Kelsey seem taller?
She gets taller every
I
time
think
I
she
see her.
does. I swear to God, I think she's still.
She's probably not through growing fins. She's still a lot younger than we are.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lisa with a chance to pick up a couple right here.
Oh, boy.
That's okay. She's not mad at that bag, though. Beautiful pickup there by Kelsey Hyder.
Done. You grab the corner and pulled it along.
There it is. It's a 10, Washington, as you call him. What'd you call Ricky Singleton?
Alan Ballard.
Alan Ballard, that's right.
Appreciate you.
All those guys look to me, Ricky, Harold, and Alan. I just get them all confused for some reason. Sorry, guys. Promise you,
Ricky
it's not
Dennis?
on purpose. Yeah.
Is he in that? Is he in that?
Yeah, he
group
could
too?
be in that too. Next weekend in California and Toledo, Ohio.
The home of the Mud Hens.
Absolutely. The Mud Hens, Toledo Mud Hens. Man, Kelsey, she's just solid right down the middle all the time. What do you think she's listed? I'm going to say she's probably country.
Country, yeah.
Yep. And nobody wants to give an inch right here. We
I
might
love
be
it.
sitting here till the Pro Series, man. That's a double 4-bagger.
That's all right by me.
Yes, sir, man. Let's let these women throw some bags, get some air time.
Again, this is another double dip situation. If you're just jumping on board with us here, Kelsey's got to beat Lisa twice. As she go back here and see who she had to get through to get back here.
How about David Riley, man? One of my favorite, man, the characters in
He's
the
a piece of
ACO,
work.
too. I love David Riley, man. What's up, David?
Let's see, Kelsey.
I think Lisa might have beat Kelsey earlier.
Lisa put Kelsey in the losers
Yeah.
bracket 21-12 a little bit earlier. Kelsey had beaten Megan Puckett 21-0. Ruth Kitchens 21-13. And Hannah Ball to start the day 21-6. So
Hey,
she's been on a bit of a heater.
Let me tell you something, though. That's a gauntlet of
Murderer's
women right
row
there.
yeah.
You hear Scott, and Lisa with a chance to pick up the first two, kicks one off to the right, and it's going to be a Washington.
wash.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, too, the interest in the women's division, you can see around center court. This is the biggest crowd we've had.
Yeah.
I think to kind of keep an eye on what's going on here. And we've had this conversation a number of times, the women who are just rocketing through the standings. You look around the room right now even. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Oh,
the number of women that we've got involved in playing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them here today, too, man.
Yeah, Kelsey has one sitting out of play. She's got a little work to do to make up for that, but no worries.
She hits her bag hits almost in the exact same place just about every time. And it's just it's right by the hole. It doesn't run up the board at all, hardly.
So let me ask you this. Knowing that,
Oh, and Lisa.
would you play defense against her?
Yes. If you could put a blocker right where she is. But she does have a great airmail, though. Oh, and Lisa went
loses
for the
off the
cut,
bat.
tried to get that, and she's going to give up 3 in that right there
Yeah.
where she should have picked up 2.
She chased.
Yes, she did chase. You saw how much harder she threw that bag.
And whiffed on the front corner.
Absolutely. 3-0, Kelsey Heitrett now. Kelsey getting married here soon, I think, too.
Is she?
Mhm.
I think now that
Yeah,
you
it won't be
mention
long. Now, Lisa, this is a chance for Lisa to regroup and grab a couple. Still to come today, co-ed will be kicking off here shortly. Man, it only gets better from this,
I
man.
know. This Pro Series Pick Your Poison top
Absolutely.
16 that you'll be a part of. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Oh, and that got away, and Lisa a chance to take the lead. Perfect.
So now you have to answer this, though, because you're going to be in that Pro Series final bracket of 16. Are you going to call matches you're not playing in, or are you going to be out warming up? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna have to go warm up a little bit. No, I'm okay, just a little bit.
All right. I just need to know.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
gonna
might
be here,
get
I'm
gear-
right here, buddy, because I don't want to miss that.
Well,
That's so
Gears-
much fun.
Gears will be over here keeping score on the super bug that we've got that keeps track of all the money and everything else as this game switches gears and Lisa jumps out to a 4-3 lead, takes first bag. Sticky side down. Oh, and dirty side
that's
down.
Nervous. That's a nervous bag right there.
Yep.
And that's what happens when I do that, man. The next bag somebody throws is right down the center. Lisa's gotten so good, though, man.
A little defense, as we discussed right there, and that worked.
Yeah, to only give up 1 right here would be good.
That would be big. Coming around hot,
Yep.
nicely done.
Wearing that corny Chicks jersey. And she's only going to give up the 1 right here, and that's a good round for Lisa Hill after leaving the bag short.
Yep, nicely done.
Yep. And Kelsey knows she let 1 get away right there.
They walk with purpose.
Yep.
Not a lot of interplay between the two of them. Both singularly focused.
They're not talking a whole lot, are they?
Not. I haven't seen them say a word to one another yet. 4-4. You're right, brother. We could be here for a minute.
We could be, man. That's okay. I got all day.
Yeah.
It's Kelsey threw 1 out of play right
That's
there.
the good news when the hotel is a few miles from the venue. Where am I going to go?
That's right. I may have to Uber over there, but I'm okay.
I took a ride when I could get it this morning. I was up way earlier than I expected to be.
You know, one thing for the whole, and that's
boy.
going to be 4 for Lisa right here. One thing I have to give the odds credit, man. Canceling that pool play for the pros, singles and doubles.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. I
like
get to
that?
sleep in tomorrow, right?
Well, I'll tell you what.
And that's 6 right there for Lisa. That bag just lack of concentration is what that is.
6 on 4.
No,
There are some more further tweaking and adjustments that are coming your way as an ACO player certified official director. So you'll be on the lookout for that coming up in season 21. Again, a season that boasts 2 majors in Canada. Prince Edward Island, looking forward to that, just north of Nova Scotia. Can't wait to get up there.
And what's the other one?
Both of them. There's another one from left to right there coming in dirty.
Wow.
Prince Edward Island will be both of them.
Oh, they're in the same place?
Yeah, we'll be in the same place for both September and May in season 21.
September and May. And Kelsey in for 3.
Oh,
and that's
boy.
a wash.
And she
And
lets her
that
off
is
the hook.
bad. Look, she got a little smile out of that one,
Yeah.
too. I wish I had $1 for every time I've done that, too. Hey, man, I got 3 points right there.
Yeah,
Throw it off
look
the
at me
back.
go. Oh, it's in the other room.
You ever done that, Eric?
I think it's interesting that you didn't ask me.
No, I know Eric's played at a high level.
Oh, no. She's
Not
done
saying
it
that bad.
again.
Oh, Lisa with
She did it
another bad bag.
again.
Look at the smile on her.
Yeah.
I bet you Kelsey takes advantage of this one
time
right here.
you got 4 bags
Yeah.
going straight in the hole.
Oh, and this could be a big round for Kelsey. And the more you do that, the more your nerves kick in a little bit. Nice.
Do you think she'll chase this for the airmail
I don't
drag?
think
Does she
so.
have an airmail? I don't.
She's got ones for sure. She wears an airmail or die T-shirt all the time, and she
Yeah.
doesn't chase it. I'm gonna get on her. Oh, I'm getting on her for 5. Nice back, Kelsey Heitrick.
Oh, dang. Yeah,
Takes
12
the lead.
on 7. 5 spot.
Goes up 9 to 6. Yep.
And again, Lisa's in the queen seat, so she'd have to be beaten twice. I'm going to go back and look and see who's got what in the way of wins this season, how many they got stacked up.
And there's an on-purpose block right there by Kelsey, I believe. Oh, and Lisa just went right around like it wasn't sitting there. I think co-ed may be getting underway here shortly, Finn.
Yep, looks like it.
My co-ed partner's teaming up with Chris Day this weekend because I knew I'd be over here doing this.
All right, well, thank you, Chris Day, for stepping in.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
It'll be a solid team, too, man. Jordan Kirk has made a name for herself on this circuit this year. Oh, wow, what a shot. It just held up for Lisa Hill. What a shot.
So Kelsey Hyder took her first in Lake Charles, so she likes Louisiana.
Yeah, she's a Louisiana girl, huh?
Yeah, and women, so she took one there. I'll tell you the other name that keep popping up, Kennedy Meineke.
Yeah, she's not here this weekend,
No,
man.
she's
This
not.
first major I've been to, I haven't seen Kennedy, and I keep waiting for her to swing out of the ceiling or something,
Yeah.
you know?
Kelsey took Tupelo. She took Dalton.
Yep, so she's trying
Yeah,
to max
she's
out,
look-
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Jackson was even talking about maybe making the trip down to this one, but had not seen her.
No, I think I heard that this morning, too.
Yeah.
I did not see her on the roll call, though.
So 9-6 here on center
Yeah.
court as Lisa Hill's trying to get it dialed back in here after a couple of mistakes that honestly could have cost her a lot more.
They
I
could
mean,
have.
The fact
She's been
that it's only
lucky.
a 3-point difference right now is big. A 12-12 wash.
Washington?
Washington 12s. I don't remember President Washington 12.
Yeah, that guy, he was in like the 1800s.
He was
I don't know why I thought that was 10. I looked up and I said, oh, okay.
Well, that's because I am no actual mathematician.
Yeah. Derek Baucom said, let's go Lisa Hill. Yeah, of course she's throwing in 157 bags from Derek Baucom. Good dude, Derek Bockham. He's out of that White Squirrel Cornhole, too, in Kenton, Tennessee with Gordon Reed.
And I believe this would be Lisa Hill's first purple
It would
jersey
be her
of the
first
season.
purple. No, she's got a co-ed now, but
Does she?
Yeah, she's got 2 co-eds.
Hang on here.
And I told her the last time I talked to her, you're going to win a women's before the season's over, and she's got a chance of sitting in the queen seat right here. And Kelsey trying to deter that right now. Double 4-bagger again.
Oh, that's right. She and Brandon Lacewell was at Tulsa. You all just saw him win
Yeah.
in Tulsa. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bentonville.
And
They
in
won
Bentonville
Bentonville,
also, yeah. So just only about a month apart.
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely. They've been on fire now.
Yeah.
They got on me this morning about not picking them to win.
I think I had her confused with Lisa Barber, who I think won
Yeah.
earlier in the season.
Yeah, she won with Douglas Parker.
With Doug, yeah.
You got her purple jersey on over there now.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey, another chance to pick up. She's thrown 4-bagger the last 3 rounds. Let's see if she can finish up here and get 2 more. Oh, and this could be
pick up
4. And you know what? When you're sitting in that queen seat, Lisa Hill hadn't won all year, okay? Kelsey's won 3. And you're playing somebody you know has won 3. That little nerves could kick in right there, yeah.
Well, and if these boards are playing differently than the boards they were playing on earlier.
And Lisa got a break right there, and that's and then holds up, and she gives up 2.
But you know, it's interesting. Correct me if I'm wrong. When they were throwing their down and backs, she was throwing slick side down, wasn't she? She's not.
Yeah.
She hasn't been.
No.
Since then.
Because these boards are a little faster for sure.
Would have served her well to throw slick side down there. That probably would have dropped.
It probably would have. Scores 11-6 now. Kelsey's
Martina
up.
said Kelsey's got to win this one to max out.
There's no doubt. I think Kelsey will max out. It may not be today, but I think if she goes any more, I know she'll probably be in Mobile. I think Mobile's when she's getting married, though.
Yep.
Yeah, so she might not be there. This might be her only chance. Martina says Kim Kennedy, ? Kelsey, LOL. Martina with a chance last weekend, let it slip away. Martina, yes, I'm talking about you. Got double dip for the loss, and I know that stings a little bit, but maybe it'll motivate you.
But she and Russell won co-ed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They came up with a co-ed win. Kim and Kennedy, Kim's got 8 wins. I interviewed her in, I think, Bentonville. She's got 8 wins.
Yep. That's a bunch.
8 wins, man. Think about it, 8 major wins. Some people go their lifetime, don't get any.
And a singles.
Yeah.
win.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were talking about player of the season this past week on the Taco. If you haven't checked it out, Talking ACO every Tuesday, unless we're on a little bit of a spring break or something, at 7 p.m. Eastern. Talk all things ACO, give you updates as to what's been going on and what's going to be going on. That one gets away from her just a little bit, leaves it at 11 o'clock for Lisa Hill. Kelsey going to take advantage of that.
Kelsey has suddenly caught fire.
Yeah.
Going to be 2 more. Lisa's got that big 157 for Derek Bockham on the back of her shirt. When I know for sure Kelsey told those State 31. Is that what? 31? Yep.
Yeah, I think I met, was it Carl from State 31 out?
Yeah.
I think I met him out in Medford.
You did?
Good dude.
Man, all the bag makers, you got to give props out. We got Big D bags in the house today.
Yep.
Soul Crusher Cornhole. Soul Crusher lives not far from me, actually, man. Got a lot of cool stuff. If you're in the building, go check out Soul Crusher Cornhole.
Yeah, I bought a cross-body bag from them last down in, I think we were in Owensboro.
Yeah.
Got a lot of use out of that.
Nice purse you have.
Huh?
Nice purse you have.
I like to think of it as a cooler for my chest.
Kim has 10 women's win. It says cross-eyed peasant, whoever that is. Tell me who you are. I probably know you.
12 by 12 wash right there.
Yep.
So Kelsey holds 13-6. Again, Lisa in the queen seat, so she'd have to be beaten twice.
Maybe it's Kennedy that's got 8 and Kim's got 10. I know they both got a bunch
Kennedy,
each other.
Well, listen here. We'll just run down this from Buffalo. Josephina, then Kennedy, then Kelsey, then Kim, then McKenna, then Maggie, then Kim, How about you? Good call on Maggie Geiger,
Yeah,
by the way.
you know what, Maggie? You can never count Maggie Geiger out when she's in the field.
Yeah. Then Kim, then Kennedy back to back, then Kim again, then Kim again. Josephina, Kennedy, Kim, Kelsey, Kim. Denise Sewell sneaking in there from the letter D. McKenna, Ashley Irvin took, I think, Fresno, Kennedy, Josephina, Kennedy, Kelly, Naylor. Even when we get off brand, we still got the K.
Kelly Naylor, man, that's a really good player out of Missouri.
Yeah, she was in Owensboro.
And that's a big win. That was a loaded field right there. That's going to be a wash right there.
So Maggie won Beloit, and then McKenna, Kim, Kelsey, Kim, McKenna, or Kennedy, Kim, Kennedy, Kim,
Kennedy.
Maggie.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I'm a Maggie Geiger fan,
Yeah.
though, man. She is so good.
And she lets her game do the talking.
Yeah, you're not going to get a whole lot out of Maggie Geiger. And if you do, I can't understand her, being from where I'm from. We talk two different languages.
Yeah, we need interpreters when we do the interviews.
Scores 13-6, Kelsey Heitred, and that's going to be 2 more right here for Kelsey, the way she's throwing right now.
And I would tell you, you can almost.
And I jinxed her right there.
Look
Where's
what
the
you did.
jar?
That's it back at home.
Yep.
You could almost draw a chalk outline around where Lisa's missing to.
Oh, yeah, she's missing the same spot almost
Same
every time.
spot.
Yep. Don't chase, Lisa.
Just take what's given to you,
Yep.
and she does.
There you go.
There's your Washingtons right there.
There you go. Nice
Cheers.
shout out to Wendy Barger for the 3rd place
Very
today,
nicely
too.
done. Yep, absolutely.
Not happening.
David Riley. I don't think that came out the way you typed it, the way you expected it to, Dave. Maddie, and
I don't
Kim
know.
has 10. I'll have to go back and count.
Kim has 10 wins. 10 wins in one season. That is unheard of.
Well, here, you keep an eye on the board. I'll go.
I
back
got
and
the
count
board. There
these.
we go.
All right. Let's see.
Kelsey got one. She may have to
1,
chase a
2,
little bit, and she does, and it kicks off to the right. Trying to let Lisa Hill back in this game. Nice bag. If Lisa, and this could be big round 6 for Lisa Hill right here. Take the lead. Oh, it takes Kelsey in. She gets 4 out of it.
Yep.
That's going to be 13-10 now, though.
And I did double check. Kim does have 10 women's
10 wins. I may just slap her next time I see her.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah, she
That's
did.
awesome to
she
do
picked
that,
up
though.
10, yeah. Riley says, oops.
Yep. I don't know who Riley was pulling for. You never know. There's another bag got to pay for Kelsey. That's a bag you do not want to chase for sure, especially when you're in this championship. Nice finish. Lisa Hill in for at least 2. You chase this bag, you be in trouble, Kelsey.
She going to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't get enough
I thought
of
it was
it.
going to hold up on her, though.
Well, she's sticky side down there on the 9 o'clock portion of the hole right there.
13-12 now.
Oh, baby.
How about this? We got a match here on center
This has
court.
been the longest single game running at
It's
this
been a
point.
good one, too.
Yeah, really has.
These girls are throwing fire, man.
And Lisa has overcome quite a few mistakes.
Yes, she has. She's been lucky.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, she's been completely lucky in this game. Oh.
And there it is. Now she's just got to take advantage of
Yeah.
one.
And I think she's been off the last couple rounds, but up until then, she's been not missing.
That helped her out a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's going to go. You don't want to chase
Not
it.
that
You
way.
you want to do it right there. Make sure your bag's in the hole.
Put that one in. Oh,
Good.
she going hot. She gets one.
It's
Leaves
okay.
up top.
It's okay.
All right, yeah.
Washington's. Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right. There was a lot going on to get to that. 13-12 remains our score. Center court, Shreveport-Bossier, ACO Major and Pro Series Skins. Pro Series Skins will kick off here in, I don't know, about 4 hours or so. You haven't seen that Skins format, you're going to love it. Guarantee it.
Get the checkbook ready, baby. I'm ready.
Yeah, I love it. You can make money, win
Absolutely.
or lose, but I expect to see you make that money. And what we agreed this last time, right?
Yeah. Oh,
50% split.
yeah.
For your broadcast partner.
Yeah, but I had lost at the casino that week, so maybe today might be different. Oh, and that's a bad back. She went for the reblock right there, man. That's such a hard shot. That's my hardest shot, too.
Going in hot to try to run through
Oh,
it. She did
nice.
a nice shot.
That's a nice shot.
Wow.
Lisa just need to make sure she goes. Oh, and she went for the
chased.
cutter right there.
Yep.
This could be 7 right here. Could
We
put her
saw
on
her do
20.
that earlier, exact same
Yeah.
thing.
She tried to cut that bag to try to pull it back on the right, and there it
Kelsey,
is.
nice.
Kelsey picks up 7.
Kelsey steps out and cuts it left to right.
Yeah.
That's going to put her on 20. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 to 12 now.
How many 21-12s have we already seen?
We had a lot of 12s. I don't know why. I'm going to bet 12 on the roulette wheel tonight.
21-12. Yeah, those might be my new Keno numbers. As a Rush fan, I always like to see that.
And then look, Kelsey throws one out of place. She can't quite finish it off. That's
Lisa
the first.
says I'll make sure that one stays there.
That first bag in the hole right there puts pressure on Lisa. She can't miss. And no mistakes allowed now.
Nice bag.
Man, she just hits and moves just one, like an inch or so. She's right by the hole. Oh, it's going to go,
Yeah,
man.
it's going to go. Sticky side down.
Yep.
Oh.
And Lisa, let me tell you something. Lisa's defense, she's left a lot of points on the board, too,
Yes.
where she could have.
Now, I would have,
yeah.
again, strategically, you got that. You're not going to run it past it.
No.
The worst thing you can do if you come in hot slick side, you're going to hit it and stop.
I agree. I thought she should have thrown slick side.
Okay.
I agree with that.
All right. I don't know much.
You don't have to throw it that hard. You just throw
Yeah.
a regular shot. Oh, how about that bag? That bag hit funny right there, did
And
it
again,
not?
To your point about leaving points on the board,
Yes, sir.
you have to step out and do what we just talked about there. Although this one will probably fall there.
Oh,
There it
yeah.
is.
And Lisa has left a ton of points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good bag right there. And Kelsey tries to block behind it. Oh, she's
She
going to
does.
challenge her.
Yes.
Right there. That was nice, Lisa.
You can make her go up and over, and she's going to get one. Oh, there's
Wash,
a wash.
yeah.
That's a crazy wash.
But she had to do that.
She
If
had
she
to.
don't do that, she loses.
Well,
Yeah.
no choice. As you always talk about Temptation Island. That is
Absolutely.
Frustration
That
Island.
was not Temptation Island. That was like, hey, you got to
Yeah.
do this right here.
Yeah.
But hey, nice bag by Kelsey though to make her have to do that.
Yeah, and it kind of snuck up there right to where she wanted
Absolutely.
it to, didn't it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Lisa Hill trying to get her first purple jersey right here against Kelsey Heicher, who has to double dip, Lisa. If you're just tuning in. Seth Turner, the fiance of Kelsey Heicher, said, let's go, Kelsey.
When, yeah, so
I knew he
he's in
wasn't going to
there.
say, let's go, Lisa.
Well, that would be the end of that engagement. When are they? When is that wedding?
I think it's in May, Seth. If you can let me know, appreciate it. I think it's and that's just 1
come on
point.
now.
And that's like 6 points. That you think about that. That's like 6
Yeah,
points
she
that Lisa's left. And it should be 2019.
2019,
Yeah.
2018 at least,
Yeah,
at the very
absolutely.
least. Well, sometimes you just get, like you said, you get that embarrassment of riches, and then all of a sudden you just aren't able to take advantage
That's
of it.
right. I see some of the Arkansas people tuning in for Lisa Hill over here.
Mm-hmm.
As they all do. They support each other really, really well over in that state. They had one of the best slider cups in probably the country on statewide, and Kelsey with a chance to win right here if she can just finish up.
Pretty much should do it as long as she can find the middle.
Yep. Lisa's got to get that bag. Oh, and that's another one. She's been chasing that little bag on the right all this game.
Oh.
No, now she got to go slick side, get them all.
I would step out.
She's slick side.
Step out.
And that cutter did not work.
didn't
That's
do
first
it.
game. Kelsey's not
That'll
going to
do
throw.
All right, 21-13. That's the first game in the pocket now for Kelsey Heidert as a double dip situation. Lisa's sitting in the queen seat, which, again, we talked about. She occupied for quite some time before we got down to this set of matches here on center court. They will take to game 2 here And congratulations to Kelsey for taking 21-13. So
Hey.
co-ed's going to get ready to start here soon.
Seth Turner said the wedding will be May the 8th.
May.
Oh, evidently she didn't have it on her mind right there in that game because
No.
she took down Lisa Hill.
May the 8th, Derby Day weekend,
Yeah.
I think.
I think that
Or no, it's the first Saturday in May. So
I think we have I want to say that might be Mobile Major that weekend too. But I may be wrong.
Oh, April 8th. Oh, wait, I'm looking at May.
Yeah.
Wait, was it May 8th?
May 8th.
First Saturday in May is May 3rd, so that's a Thursday. Okay. Well, congratulations. No
Yeah,
matter what.
absolutely. She's going to pick up the first 2 points in this game too, it looks like. Chelsea trying to max out to play for player of the season with the other two that's already maxed out, Kennedy Meineke and Kim Jackson. I actually said it instead of saying Dice.
Yep.
You're welcome, Kim. Yeah, Seth says that's a Mobile Major. I'll hold the fort down for you while you're getting married since I didn't get a wedding invite. What the heck?
Hey, how about Steve and Shelby, our man?
Yeah,
E?
finally, man.
Congratulations
Yeah.
to them. They just got married a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, congratulations on them, man. They're ACO mainstays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I hate this song. You know that?
Yep.
Just want to say that. Just something about this song I just don't like. Oh, and now Lisa maybe can pick up a couple. Oh, and she threw it a little different than she's been throwing that. Oh, what a bag. Slick side. Oh, and she gives up 4 right now, and the karma is not good right now on Lisa Hill.
Yeah, it seems like she's just
Yeah,
kind of
she's-
stuck in
yeah.
her own whirlpool.
Yeah, and she's, I think, let me tell you something. You lose that first one, the nerves kick in because you know you got to get the second one. You don't have that cushion. And I think she's throwing nervous because the bag had 0 spin on it, the third bag she threw that last one. And from experience, I know that's what that is. How to play again, another chance for Kelsey. 6-0, Kelsey leads this match. Oh, she did a little chasing right there, and it didn't go. Airmail from Kelsey right here. Come on, Kelsey. Don't let me down. Up,
Going
up,
up.
up. Oh, she
Oh.
went after it a little short.
Yeah, just how about that reaction?
That looked like a Bob Howe face, did it not?
did. Hey, you know somebody I want to mention too, and I wasn't sure if Parker Burgett. I know he's wearing a Hollywood jersey today,
Yeah.
playing, and we thought if he got here on center court, we'd have an opportunity to talk about this. But a buddy of his and a kid known by so many others, Branson Blevins. Do you know that name?
I do not.
Been battling cancer for quite some time. Was going to go through a clinical trial, but they put a pause on that. So they're going back to try chemo on him, this young man, and there's a lot of folks that are certainly, in his corner, throwing good vibes that way. And Parker, I know, was wearing that Hollywood jersey. That's his nickname, wearing a Hollywood jersey for him throughout the course of the day. So we just want to throw a little bit of love that way. And Hollywood, we're all thinking about you, brother.
Absolutely.
And you go get him. You fight. We see a lot of fight in this room weekend in and weekend
Absolutely.
out. In Hollywood, we're fighting there with you, brother. And Parker, I don't know where Parker went to, but I know he was wearing that jersey on his behalf. So
Well, you know what? On that note, another player from Melanie Helfenegger, okay? Heffelfinger. That's
Heffelfinger,
what
yeah.
it's battling the same thing. And so,
yeah,
I mean, there's been a lot of support from the ACO community. And I know Josephina Ernberger had some pins she sold last week to help. Melani's got 5 kids. I talked to her to make sure it was okay for me to mention. So if you're thinking about somebody, think about Melanie. Great player. They call her Malibu.
throw that
Great
love
player,
out there.
great person, all right?
And I'll tell you something too. I mean, we had this with Richard Jones and a host of
Oh,
others.
yeah.
That when we put this community together and start pushing good stuff out into the universe, good things do happen. So
Oh, absolutely.
let's make sure. And I appreciate it was Stephanie Burgett and Dylan Ledbetter actually both brought his Hollywood to my attention.
Oh,
So
yeah.
We appreciate that,
Yes,
and
sir.
want to throw a little bit of love and support out that way. So,
Hey, and also the people that that went through the storms, man, over
Yeah.
in my area, man. There's tons of
Lots
people
of 'em.
in my area that's going through a lot of stuff. So
yeah, I think the Irvins were telling me they had 5 tornadoes within 15 miles of
Oh,
their
yeah.
house. So,
the siren at my house going off all night long
Yep.
the other night.
yep,
Oh,
absolutely. Lisa
She's
left,
barely got over that.
yeah, Lisa left that bag down there, and you're thinking there's no way that could be an issue. and
It,
became an
it
issue.
can be. It's an eye candy, man.
Yes. So
Barely.
Kelsey holds a 6-1 lead after taking game 1, 21-13. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I met Melina, yeah, whatever. And I want to say maybe Clarksdale or maybe South Bend. What a good person. Got
Mm-hmm.
5, like I said, got 5 kids going through some stuff. Man, you don't get no nicer than that. Especially she goes to chemo and then goes up to Peoria and throw. And, yeah, that's going to be 4 for Kelsey. And, to do that, you got to be a tough cookie, man.
Well-
That's some tough stuff.
It also shows you how important this community is to you, that it can be the ultimate, release valve for you, no matter what
Oh,
you're
yeah,
going through.
absolutely.
We see that on a number of levels here within the ACO, just the cornhole community in general. The number of benefits that you see for somebody here. We know our boy Steve Mullis is going through.
Oh, yeah.
A handful of others. So as we celebrate weddings and babies and everything else, we also want to remember those who have a fight of their own
Oh, yeah.
going on as these
Absolutely.
two continue to battle here on center court. Kelsey opens up a 10-1 lead in game 2. Congratulations to Bryce Jefferson and Johnny Thomas, who have already taken home hardwood here in this Shreveport-Bossier Major.
There you go. Perfect. Temptation out. You going to shoot this? You just going to run
Coming,
through it?
she's gonna cut
Oh,
it.
she
She
tried
tried
to
to
cut
cut it.
around it, but it's okay. She got lucky that Kelsey's bag didn't fall right there.
And that she didn't lose it off the back of the board,
Yeah.
because we've seen her lose 2 of those cut shots
Oh, yeah.
straight off the back.
You can see it. You can see the face of her. She's not looking. She's not very happy right now. She's already lost the first game. She's down 10-1 in the second game. Got a lot of comeback to do, but if anybody can do it, I think she can do it.
Yep. Well, she beat Nicole Jones, then she beat Tina Birch, then she beat Wendy Barger, and she put Kelsey in the losers bracket. So this is a little bit of a revenge match here.
Hey, that name is Nicole Jones. That's let me tell you, you beat Nicole Jones. Nicole Jones is a good player. She's won 3 co-ed majors with Parker Burgett this year. So that's a really good player. That bag's probably on hold. I like it, though.
Yeah,
I like it.
Nice pinch.
Yep.
Oh, boy,
and that's
she did
what
it.
that pinch gets, and that's going to be 3 more, 13-1. I see her look at her husband, like, oh, almost a give up look. But come on, Lisa, you can come back. You're a better player than that. Let's go.
13-1. We've seen bigger comebacks,
Absolutely.
and certainly the
We've seen a 19-0 comeback
Yeah.
before,
yes, we have.
but Kelsey's not giving her much room to
No.
take advantage of. Last
And when
time,
she hasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
the last game, Lisa had several opportunities she didn't take advantage of. But this game, Kelsey hasn't given her many opportunities at all to come back. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, especially thank you, Martina. Mark Smothers also going through some battles
Oh,
and
is
some
he? I
stuff.
did not
yes,
know that.
he really is. And I've been meaning to call Mark. If you're tuning in, Mark, I'm going to give you a call this week. I promise you. Check on you, buddy. He's one of our favorite players up here
No
for
question.
sure.
That one sits up high, and that's going to cost her
2 more.
15-1 now.
Wow.
Big benefit this Sunday, says Heather Guy
Yeah.
in Southern Indiana.
That's what they do, man. The cornhole community comes together for people who are in need. That's why I love this sport.
Yeah. Well, we don't just say the ACO family.
That's right.
We live it.
We live it. You're correct. Kelsey is keeping the foot on the throat right here, man.
Yep.
Don't let me forget, if she wins, don't let me forget to ask what she's listening to. Nice bag by Lisa. Co-ed in full force over there. It's Dustin Arant and Taylor Owens could be a heavy favorite right here. I see the Irvins playing here on court 1.
Try to
I mean,
watch
court 2.
this.
Yeah, there you go, Lisa.
There it
Double
is.
4-bagger.
All right, very good. Cheers to you.
Cheers to
How
you.
about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Irvins, I think, are number 2 right now?
in
Playing
co-ed?
well,
Are
yeah, they're
they
playing
top,
well.
Top or top 2?
Well, they played in more majors than anybody. I have to give them that. I see another one of my favorite teams from my area over there, Terry and Jackie Amos out of Mississippi. Playing a lot of stuff with Terry and Jackie. I'd like to see them make a little run today, Finn. Kelsey is just hammering bags in the hole right now.
Timothy says deep breath, Lisa. I think that's exactly right. Just deep breath.
Well, there's not much you can do when the person you're throwing just don't miss.
Right.
Oh, that was a nice get around bag.
It was. She finally cut one left to right instead of losing
And
it
look
right
what
to
Kelsey
left.
does.
Nice
Just
pickup.
clean up.
Wow.
There, I thought that was going in the hole, Lisa Hill.
And just as how earlier in that other game she was missing off to the right.
Yep,
You've
they
seen her
go
doing
to the
it
left
moving
now.
over to the left.
Over adjust. See Johnson Zarzinski taking his bags out there to throw some, Finn.
Where's he
Big
at?
D bags. He's walking right there. Got
Oh,
a
I
little
see him go.
broadcaster
Yeah, they
jersey
set
on.
up
Yeah.
back over here behind center court. I kept looking for him over on the other end, but they're set up over here behind the board that these two are throwing from now, 17-1.
Yeah, nice block there by Kelsey, too. I like a little replacement back there, although she kicks off to the right.
Take that center lane. Boy, she is.
She's solid.
She's playing chess
yeah,
right now.
she is. Oh, and that barely slipped in. Yeah. Good thing that bag of buffer was on the left.
Bloop.
Yep. In for the Washington.
Gotta take it.
She leaves it. Leaves it. 19-1, and after you lose that first game, your nerves kick in, man. I see that in Lisa Hill right now. She's putting so much pressure on herself.
But nothing to be ashamed of, boy. As we've talked about this
absolutely.
season, she has been crushing. And today, obviously, she sat in that queen seat waiting a long time.
She did.
But she earned it big time. And, again, a little revenge match since she put Kelsey into the loser's bracket.
Oh, and I thought Kelsey, just a little replacement right there, had a chance to win this game. Still has a chance.
Yeah.
So Kelsey blocks here.
Yep.
Oh, perfectly placed.
Perfect.
You couldn't have went down there and set that down any better.
Up and over. She's going to try it, and that's going to do it, isn't it?
She also Kelsey got to stay on the board, and Lisa would have to hit one to try to save the game. She tried to roll.
She did.
She did.
Yeah, she decided to fill in that. It was a little bit of mortar.
That was a
wall.
roll bag, though.
Yeah, it ended up just being straight mortar.
See, I guarantee you, Finn, I think she has grown a couple inches since
She
seen
has.
her
I
last.
swear to God. I know the Hokas aren't lift
Yeah.
shoes.
No.
I've got some.
Yeah.
Somewhere. They're probably in my house just squeaking, even though
Yeah,
I'm not
they're
wearing
still
them.
squeaking?
Yeah.
You know, I got my Hokas on,
I know
baby.
you do. I
Look,
moved to
I'm
these-
trying to get them to sponsor me. Come on, Hoka,
I
listen
moved
to
these
me.
Ultras because at least the wider toe box, but they don't squeak up and over. Is she going to get it?
Oh,
she
something
drops.
happened. I don't know what happened.
I'm not 100% sure what
You're
happened
going to have to come
either.
down and look. I don't know
Go
what
look.
happened.
2 dropped. There's 3 under.
It looks like Lisa's
She's
got one off and
the
2 on.
back.
Let's see.
That's going to do it. 21-1.
Yeah.
That's going to be game 2. That's going to be the double dip, the first of the day. So congratulations to Kelsey Heidert, our women's champion here in Shreveport. Shreveport-Bossier. Nice job by Lisa Hill. Well done by both players. Nicely done. Johnny Thomas
Yeah,
steps
the
up
Alabama
to
folks,
congratulate
you know.
Daryl Macon, Jack Harcrow, the Alabama contingent, as you may mention. We'll get her come on over.
She smiles. She knows.
She knows.
She knows. Come on.
She knows.
She make me look like make me look like I know what I'm doing, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got a co-ed still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you?
Ooh, that's loud.
Congratulations. Sorry about that, right in your earballs.
Thank you.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, it was a battle. We thought we might be here all afternoon until the
Me
Pro
too.
Series got started,
Me
but
too.
you were able to gather her back up. And Phil's got one question and one question only.
What you listening to?
I'm listening to some like old 90s like hip hop R&B
Oh, that
Really?
surprised me.
stuff. Stuff you would hear at like a middle school dance.
A middle school dance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're going to dance to your wedding, May the 3rd? Or whatever
actually
that
a lot of the playlists came from there. It did.
That's right. May 8th, right?
Yeah,
Third.
3rd.
May
May
3rd.
3rd.
Oh, that's
May
right.
3rd.
Okay. Well, congratulations and
Thank
good
you.
luck with all of that
Thank
coming
you.
up, and congratulations on the hardwood. Your trophy should be
Thank
making its
you.
way over here. And I tell you, it has been a murderer's row in the women's division as far as taking these, these championships. Lisa looking to get her first one, but a little revenge. You double dip for the revenge.
It was, I wanted her to win, but I needed to max, so.
And congratulations on that.
Hey, now you're going to be playing for Player of the Season come
I got one more regional, but.
You got one more regional to max out. Well, that's going to be, that's going to be no problem. What do you think your chances are going against the Kim's got 8. Oh, no, 10. Kim 10. Kennedy's got 8, and now you got 4.
That's tough. I mean, that's a tough field.
Yeah.
Women's is tough all the way around.
It is.
I felt like I struggled all day, but I think I was throwing like a 9-8 overall coming in to this match. But, I mean, I have to throw that in women's to do anything.
In the first game, I thought Lisa had several chances to score.
I did too.
And you let her off. But once you won that first game, it looks like you just kicked into another gear because you give her no chances in that match.
Yeah,
so.
I felt locked in the second game. The first game, I kind of was back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, she sat waiting on you for quite some time. Again, it was a revenge match. You were waiting to get back up into it. And this would be the opportunity to present you with that hardwood. It looks good on you. Congratulations.
Right there. We're looking at the camera.
Good. Well, I won't see you again before the wedding, so good luck and congratulations on that. We'll see you at the World Championships.
Yes,
if not,
sir.
Branson maybe at the end of the season.
I won't be in Branson.
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, we'll see you in Tulsa at the World Championships. How about it?
You'll probably still be in the honeymoon and when Branson comes around the end of May, right?
No, we're not going for a month. No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Seth had a shout-out to you earlier, too. Told us when the wedding was and all. So.
Yeah.
All right, so Bryce Jefferson, Johnny Thomas, Kelsey Hyder, that's all the Alabama contingent coming up, Taters all around. Congratulations. 3 champions crowned here in Shreveport-Bossier. Pro Series, co-ed, and the big blind draw still to go today. Doubles and singles tomorrow. Good luck in that as well.
Thank you.
Hey, also, she made the Pro Series.
Oh, that's right. You're going to be in the Pro Series.
Yeah, that was bad.
Repping the women's division.
I hope I don't get to call you out. You know that, right?
You going to call me out?
I am. But I'm the last guy. I get whoever's left over.
Oh, then you don't call me out. You just get stuck with who you get stuck with.
Kelsey Hyder.
How about that?
I got to give a shout-out to War Parts, Rodney Weems, sponsoring this tournament for me. So I appreciate it.
What about your bags?
State 31.
Perfect.
State 31. Carl?
Awesome.
Is that
Carl and Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Well, she's done it, and now will she continue to do it? How much will she pull out of the Pro Series? Stick around and find out. It should start around 4 o'clock local time, so that'll be about 5 o'clock Eastern. You get out there, you stay warm, and we'll see you. She's repping the women's division in that final bracket of 16 for the Pro Series. Could it be a matchup of these two? We shall see. One way to find out. Stay close, and we'll continue with action here on Center Court. You can check it out. Congratulations to Kelsey Hyder, Bryce Jefferson, Johnny Thomas, our champions to this point, Phil. We'll take a break, and we'll let you guys kind of watch some matches here on Center Court on the ACO Digital Network. Back for the Pro Series in just a few.